us today to watch all the action between these two sides as both teams are getting ready to go. Redan won the toss and will be kicking to the right of screen on your phone, computer or tablet or on your TV. You can hook it up on the old HDMI, while North Ballarat will be kicking to the left. So we'll be all ready to go here. Won the toss and will be kicking to the right of screen on your phone, computer or tablet or on your TV. You can hook it up on the old HDMI, while North Ballarat will be kicking to the left. So we'll be all ready to go here at Mars Stadium. So they're all getting ready to go here. Both sides are coming into this with a few. North Ballarat will be kicking to the left. So we'll be all ready to go here at Mars Stadium. So they're all getting ready to go here. Both sides are coming into this with a few little changes, as I've said, but it's going to be an interesting contest. We know that's going to be headlined by some big players, as I have made a mistake there, boys. Little changes, as I've said, but it's going to be an interesting contest. We know that's going to be headlined by some big players, as I have made a mistake there, boys. Lions are kicking to the right of screen and North Ballarat are kicking to the left. So in the ruck, we'll start us off with Cameron McCullum for North Ballarat. Little changes, as I've said, but it's going to be an interesting contest. We know that's going to be headlined by some big players, as I have made a mistake there, boys. Lions are kicking to the right of screen and North Ballarat are kicking to the left. So in the ruck, we'll start us off with Cameron McCullum for North Ballarat, and for the Lions, it will be Nathan Dunstan. So both rucks will be ready to go as the umpires are kicking to the right of screen and North Ballarat are kicking to the left. So in the ruck, we'll start us off with Cameron McCullum for North Ballarat, and for the Lions, it will be Nathan Dunstan. So both rucks will be ready to go as the umpires looking ready to go and get this one underway here at Mars Stadium as the sun comes through. How's the ball aloft? And for the Lions, it will be Nathan Dunstan. So both rucks will be ready to go as the umpires looking ready to go and get this one underway here at Mars Stadium as the sun comes through. How's the ball aloft? So both rucks go at it. This time North Ballarat win the tap down. Ball goes down. Little tap out there. Looking ready to go and get this one underway here at Mars Stadium as the sun comes through. How's the ball aloft? So both rucks go at it. This time North Ballarat win the tap down. Ball goes down. Little tap out there to Sam Arts, who kicks the ball inside 50 for North Ballarat. This is the start they want. Goes down to Jamie Quick. Jamie Quick now kicks it in board to Sam Arts, who kicks the ball inside 50 for North Ballarat. This is the start they want. Goes down to Jamie Quick. Jamie Quick now kicks it in board. And the Lions will there be able to mop it up through the back line. They kick it down the outer side. And two North Ballarat players there went for a mark there to Sam Arts, who kicks the ball inside 50 for North Ballarat. This is the start they want. Goes down to Jamie Quick. Jamie Quick now kicks it in board. And the Lions will there be able to mop it up through the back line. They kick it down the outer side. And two North Ballarat players there went for a mark. And it's going to all be balled up on the outer wing here at Mars Stadium. So, and the Lions will there be able to mop it up through the back line. They kick it down the outer side. And two North Ballarat players there went for a mark. And it's going to all be balled up on the outer wing here at Mars Stadium. So, McCullum in the ruck there for North Ballarat. He wins the tap down. Nearly win another clearance there, but the Lions are going to get it out. So, and it's going to all be balled up on the outer wing here at Mars Stadium. So, McCullum in the ruck there for North Ballarat. He wins the tap down. Nearly win another clearance there, but the Lions are going to get it out. So a little push kick out there. Goes to the floating half forward. Doesn't work out. But now comes the pace. And the pace is going to come through the Lions. A little push kick out there. Goes to the floating half forward. Doesn't work out. But now comes the pace. And the pace is going to come through the Lions midfielder, who kicks it in board. Drop mark there. But it's going to come to the hands of... Oh, he missed a shot there. And it's going to go to the hands of a little push kick out there. Goes to the floating half forward, doesn't work out. But now comes the pace. The pace is going to come through the Lions midfielder who kicks it inboard. Drop mark there. But it's going to come to the hands of... Oh, he missed a shot there, and it's going to go to the hands of Harry Lawson there. He just missed a shot there, Harry. So he had an opportunity, crumbed it, missed the shot, and it's going one behind to the fielder who kicks it inboard. Drop mark there. But it's going to come to the hands of... Oh, he missed a shot there, and it's going to go to the hands of Harry Lawson there. He just missed the shot there, Harry. So he had an opportunity, crumbed it, missed the shot, and it's going one behind to the Lions. So it could have been a good start there for the Lions there. It's been coast-to-coast footy early on here at Mars Stadium in the first minute here of the first quarter. Of Harry Lawson there. He just missed the shot there, Harry. So he had an opportunity, crumbed it, missed the shot, and it's going one behind to the Lions. So it could have been a good start there for the Lions there. It's been coast-to-coast footy early on here at Mars Stadium in the first minute here of the first quarter. It's one behind Redan Lions to no score to North Ballarat. So the North Ballarat get the footy out, and a good mark there from Cam McCullum. The Lions. So it could have been a good start there for the Lions there. It's been coast-to-coast footy early on here at Mars Stadium in the first minute here of the first quarter. It's one behind Redan Lions to no score to North Ballarat. So the North Ballarat get the footy out. And a good mark there from Cam McCullum on the half back line there for North Ballarat. He's got to play his out if he goes to switch, but no, he's going to kick down the line. And it's going to be nearly a mark there. Drop mark on the half back line there for North Ballarat. He's got to play his out if he goes to switch, but no, he's going to kick down the line. And it's going to be nearly a mark there. Drop mark there from the North Ballarat player. As that ball's just floating around. The umpire's searching for it. No, it's going to keep going on the outer side. So in on the half back line there for North Ballarat. He's got to play his out if he goes to switch, but no, he's going to kick down the line. And it's going to be nearly a mark there. Drop mark there from the North Ballarat player. As that ball's just floating around. The umpire's searching for it. No, it's going to keep going on the outer side. So in the hands of the North Ballarat player, kicks it down the line. Goes in the hands of Jamie Quick, who gets thrown out of bounds, and the ball's going to be thrown up there from the North Ballarat player. As that ball's just floating around. The umpire's searching for it. No, it's going to keep going on the outer side. So in the hands of the North Ballarat player, kicks it down the line. Goes in the hands of Jamie Quick, who gets thrown out of bounds, and the ball's going to be thrown up on the outer broadcast side here at Mars Stadium. So both rucks getting ready to go here for... In the hands of the North Ballarat player, kicks it down the line. Goes in the hands of Jamie Quick, who gets thrown out of bounds, and the ball's going to be thrown up on the outer broadcast side here at Mars Stadium. So both rucks getting ready to go here for Redan and North Ballarat. So Nathan Dutson against McCullum. McCullum won the for Redan and North Ballarat. So Nathan Dutson against McCullum. McCullum won the tap this time. Ball goes down into the North Ballarat 50, and they'll get the clearance out. So kick down the corridor, and a good mark there from Liam Phillips for Redan and North Ballarat. So Nathan Dutson against McCullum. McCullum won the tap this time. Ball goes down into the North Ballarat 50, and they'll get the clearance out. So kick down the corridor, and a good mark there from Liam Phillips. So Phillips now, he's got options, and he's going to go the short kick to Kelson. He's got a bit of work to do, 2-on-1, but he dodges one player, handles at this time. Ball goes down into the North Ballarat 50, and they'll get the clearance out. So kick down the corridor, and a good mark there from Liam Phillips. So Phillips now, he's got options, and he's going to go the short kick to Kelson. He's got a bit of work to do, 2-on-1, but he dodges one player, handles to his teammate, who then kicks it to Nicholas Kelson. So Kelson again gets the footy back and kicks inboard inside 50, and it's going to be a good... So Phillips now, he's got options, and he's going to go the short kick to Kelson. He's got a bit of work to do, 2-on-1, but he dodges one player, handles to his teammate, who then kicks it to Nicholas Kelson. So Kelson again gets the footy back and kicks inboard inside 50, and it's going to be a good mark there taken by Josh Sparkman for North Ballarat. So Sparkman goes to his teammate in Miles Gray. Miles to his teammate, who then kicks it to Nicholas Kelson. So Kelson again gets the footy back and kicks inboard inside 50, and it's going to be a good mark there taken by Josh Sparkman for North Ballarat. So Sparkman goes to his teammate in Miles Gray. Miles Gray now He's going to go down the broadcast side. Ooh, a bit of a scruffy old kick, nearly a turnover. They got the numbers here, North Ballarat. They get the footy. Gray now. He's going to go down the broadcast side. Ooh, a bit of a scruffy old kick, nearly a turnover. They got the numbers here, North Ballarat. They get the footy out, but it's going to be all wrapped up, and it's going to be a ball up just on the stadium side here at Mars Stadium. Gray now. He's going to go down the broadcast side. Ooh, a bit of a scruffy old kick, nearly a turnover. They got the numbers here, North Ballarat. They get the footy out, but it's going to be all wrapped up, and it's going to be a ball up just on the stadium side here at Mars Stadium. So both rucks again will go at it. This time, no one really won the ruck tap. I'd say the Lions won it this time out, but it's going to be all wrapped up, and it's going to be a ball up just on the stadium side here at Mars Stadium. So both rucks again will go at it. This time, no one really won the ruck tap. I'd say the Lions won it this time, but it's all going to work out in the hands of Sam Arts, who's already had a few touches. Good kick there. Oh, umpire's going to blow a whistle for a mark. Didn't pay that out. Ball floats out. So both rucks again will go at it. This time, no one really won the ruck tap. I'd say the Lions won it this time, but it's all going to work out in the hands of Sam Arts, who's already had a few touches. Good kick there. Oh, umpire's going to blow a whistle for a mark. Didn't pay that out. Ball floats out again. It's wrong towards North Ballarat's forward line. It's just on that half forward. It's just fumbling around, and the umpire is going to ball it up again. So it's been a high again. It's wrong towards North Ballarat's forward line. It's just on that half forward. It's just fumbling around, and the umpire is going to ball it up again. So it's been a high contested game early on here at Mars Stadium. It's Redan Lions, one behind. North Ballarat, no score early on here in the first quarter. Again, it's wrong towards North Ballarat's forward line. It's just on that half forward. It's just fumbling around, and the umpire is going to ball it up again. So it's been a high contested game early on here at Mars Stadium. It's Redan Lions, one behind. North Ballarat, no score early on here in the first quarter. This time, North Ballarat win the ruck tap down inside their 50 again. Handball across. McCullum gets the footy to Arts. Arts now on the right boot. High contested game early on here at Mars Stadium. It's Redan Lions, one behind. North Ballarat, no score early on here in the first quarter. This time, North Ballarat win the ruck tap down inside their 50 again. Handball across. McCullum gets the footy to Arts. Arts now on the right boot. Lovely start for the North Ballarat Roosters, and that's what it does. Sam Arts hits the first of the day for North Ballarat. A lovely start for him. This time, North Ballarat win the ruck tap down inside their 50 again. Handball across. McCullum gets the footy to Arts. Arts now on the right boot. Lovely start for the North Ballarat Roosters, and that's what it does. Sam Arts hits the first of the day for North Ballarat. A lovely start for him. Great goal, good footy. And once again, the influence of Keir McCullum as ruck is working beautifully for North Ballarat, and they got their first goal of the day. Lovely start for the North Ballarat Roosters, and that's what it does. Sam Arts hits the first of the day for North Ballarat. A lovely start for him. Great goal, good footy. And once again, the influence of Keir McCullum as ruck is working beautifully for North Ballarat, and they got their first goal of the day. It is 1-6 North Ballarat to Redan Lions, one behind here at Mars Stadium. So it is 1-6 North Ballarat to Redan Lions, one behind here at Mars Stadium. So good footy there from North Ballarat. Good start here after a bit of a tricky week. Coming off a loss. Redan coming off is 1-6 North Ballarat to Redan Lions, one behind here at Mars Stadium. So good footy there from North Ballarat. Good start here after a bit of a tricky week. Coming off a loss. Redan coming off a big win, a 15-day break, as I've said. So good start here for the Roosters as the umpire is about to ball the ball up again here. Good footy there from North Ballarat. Good start here after a bit of a tricky week. Coming off a loss. Redan coming off a big win, a 15-day break, as I've said. So good start here for the Roosters as the umpire is about to ball the ball up again here in the centre of the square. So this time McCullum wins the ruck tap again down, but it goes to Kelson. Handballs it off to his teammate. A big win, a 15-day break, as I've said. So good start here for the Roosters as the umpire is about to ball the ball up again here in the centre of the square. So this time McCullum wins the ruck tap again down, but it goes to Kelson. Handballs it off to his teammate, who gets the ball inside 50 now. Near to half forward line. So they get the footy now. 8, who gets the ball inside 50 now. Near to half forward line. So they get the footy now out. Oh, gets clattered by the Lions player. Oh, good defence on there. Ball goes inside the Lions 50 now. And it's going to be all wrapped up there. Inside, who gets the ball inside 50 now. Near to half forward line. So they get the footy now out. Oh, gets clattered by the Lions player. Oh, good defence on there. Ball goes inside the Lions 50 now. And it's going to be all wrapped up there inside the 50. So good start here for North Ballarat. Kicked the first goal of the day through Sam Arts. Out. Oh, gets clattered by the Lions player. Oh, good defence on there. Ball goes inside the Lions 50 now. And it's going to be all wrapped up there inside the 50. So good start here for North Ballarat. Kicked the first goal of the day through Sam Arts. So both rucks go at it again. This time McCallum won the tap down for North Ballarat. Ball's just going to inside the 50. So good start here for North Ballarat. Kicked the first goal of the day through Sam Arts. So both rucks go at it again. This time McCallum won the tap down for North Ballarat. Ball's just going to bobble around and umpire's going to do it all over again here at Mars Stadium. It's inside the Redan lines, inside 50 here. So both rucks go at it again. This time McCallum won the tap down for North Ballarat. Ball's just going to bobble around and umpire's going to do it all over again here at Mars Stadium. It's inside the Redan lines, inside 50 here. For the last couple. So umpire ball's up again. This time the Lions ruckman won the tap down. Ball floats in the hands of the last couple. So umpire ball's up again. This time the Lions ruckman won the tap down. Ball floats in the hands of Declan McClingan, who handballs it back to his teammate. And they've gone backwards. Little grubber kick. It's going to work out okay though. It's going to go in the hands of Isaac Loberson, who snaps for the last couple. So umpire ball's up again. This time the Lions ruckman won the tap down. Ball floats in the hands of Declan McClingan, who handballs it back to his teammate. And they've gone backwards. Little grubber kick. It's going to work out okay though. It's going to go in the hands of Isaac Loberson, who snaps on his right. And drop mark from the backman for North Ballarat. But they get the football out and it's going to be taken by Declan Phillips for North Ballarat. Declan McClingan, who handballs it back to his teammate. And they've gone backwards. Little grubber kick. It's going to work out okay though. It's going to go in the hands of Isaac Loberson, who snaps on his right. And drop mark from the backman for North Ballarat. But they get the football out and it's going to be taken by Declan Phillips for North Ballarat. So he kicks it down the broadcast side. And a good kick there. And it's going to go in the hands of his teammate Nicholas Cussing. It's on his right. And drop mark from the backman for North Ballarat. But they get the football out and it's going to be taken by Declan Phillips for North Ballarat. So he kicks it down the broadcast side. And a good kick there. And it's going to go in the hands of his teammate Nicholas Cussing. Max Scott, who got the ball over the top to his teammate. He kicks it inboard again. So handball goes to Arts. He missed the ball. Max Scott, who got the ball over the top to his teammate. He kicks it inboard again. So handball goes to Arts. He missed the ball. Got out-bodied there from the Redan player. And the ball is going to be ball up again. Almost in the middle of the ground here at Mars Stadium. Max Scott, who got the ball over the top to his teammate. He kicks it inboard again. So handball goes to Arts. He missed the ball. Got out-bodied there from the Redan player. And the ball is going to be ball up again. Almost in the middle of the ground here at Mars Stadium. If you're just joining us, the score is 1-6, North Ballarat to 1 behind, Redan Lions. So North Ballarat won the clearance there, kicking up body there from the Redan player, and the ball is going to be ball up again, almost in the middle of the ground here at Mars Stadium. So if you're just joining us, the score is 1-6, North Ballarat to 1 behind, Redan Lions. So North Ballarat won the clearance there, kicking board side 50, and they're going to get the footy out, and they're going to go handball over the top, and he's going to take a snap on the left, and it's a behind. If you're just joining us, the score is 1-6, North Ballarat to 1 behind, Redan Lions. So North Ballarat won the clearance there, kicking board side 50, and they're going to get the footy out, and they're going to go handball over the top, and he's going to take a snap on the left, and it's a behind. So they had a chance there, North Ballarat, to kick another one. And they just missed out there. Some good footy from the Roosters early on. Inboard side 50, and they're going to get the footy out, and they're going to go handball over the top. And he's going to take a snap on the left, and it's a behind. So they had a chance there, North Ballarat, to kick another one. And they just missed out there. Some good footy from the Roosters early on here at Mars Stadium, and that was a missed shot there from Stuart Camry. So the Essendon forward, he's known to kick a few goals, had an opportunity there to get the second one here at Mars Stadium, and that was a missed shot there from Stuart Camry. So the Essendon forward, he's known to kick a few goals, had an opportunity there to get the second one of the day here at Mars Stadium. It looked very good early on here. And in the Roosters, Sam Arts has been in here at Mars Stadium, and that was a missed shot there from Stuart Camry. So the Essendon forward, he's known to kick a few goals, had an opportunity there to get the second one of the day here at Mars Stadium. It looked very good early on here. And in the Roosters, Sam Arts has been impressive early, winning the clearances, and McCullum, the ruckman for North Ballarat, is going good. So the Lions now, they'll get to start the attack of the day here at Mars Stadium. It looked very good early on here. And in the Roosters, Sam Arts has been impressive early, winning the clearances, and McCullum, the ruckman for North Ballarat, is going good. So the Lions now, they'll get to start the attack for them now. Can they get those goals going like we saw only last week? So the fullback for the Lions kicks the ball outside on the outer wing, impressive early, winning the clearances, and McCullum, the ruckman for North Ballarat, is going good. So the Lions now, they'll get to start the attack for them now. Can they get those goals going like we saw only last week? So the fullback for the Lions kicks the ball outside on the outer wing, goes to a 2-on-2 contest, and it's going to go in the forms of the North Ballarat, but the handball's gone backwards. They've got the numbers here, the Lions, a bit of rough and tumble. Goes to a 2-on-2 contest, and it's going to go in the forms of the North Ballarat, but the handball's gone backwards. They've got the numbers here, the Lions, a bit of rough and tumble. The umpire's going to pay a high. It's going to go the way of North Ballarat. So McCullum got the handball off to his midfielder, who kicked the ball in board. Didn't work out. Goes to a 2-on-2 contest, and it's going to go in the forms of the North Ballarat, but the handball's gone backwards. They've got the numbers here, the Lions, a bit of rough and tumble. The umpire's going to pay a high. It's going to go the way of North Ballarat. So McCullum got the handball off to his midfielder, who kicked the ball in board. Didn't work out well. Ball just floats around. Another player got tumbled there. Ball just gets tackled again, but it's going to work in the Lions' favour. So the umpire's going to pay a high. It's going to go the way of North Ballarat. So McCullum got the handball off to his midfielder, who kicked the ball in board. Didn't work out well. Ball just floats around. Another player got tumbled there. Ball just gets tackled again, but it's going to work in the Lions' favour. So a little handball out. It's going to go to Clay Jenkins. He gets tackled. He handballs out again, Jenkins. Another handball over the top. Oh, they're going to work this out here. They got well. Ball just floats around. Another player got tumbled there. Ball just gets tackled again, but it's going to work in the Lions' favour. So a little handball out. It's going to go to Clay Jenkins. He gets tackled. He handballs out again, Jenkins. Another handball over the top. Oh, they're going to work this out here. They've got the plays. They've got the numbers. So the pressure's on both sides, putting the early pressure on here. Tackle after tackle. It's almost like a rugby game in terms of swarming a handball out. It's going to go to Clay Jenkins. He gets tackled. He handballs out again, Jenkins. Another handball over the top. Oh, they're going to work this out here. They've got the plays. They've got the numbers. So the pressure's on both sides, putting the early pressure on here. Tackle after tackle. It's almost like a rugby game in terms of swarming it across. So no real forward option here for Redan. There is no full forward at the moment. Only the fullback for North Ballarat across. So no real forward option here for Redan. There is no full forward at the moment. Only the fullback for North Ballarat in the goal square. So both rucks go at it again. Lions win the tap, but it's going to go in the form of Sam Arts, and he'll kick the ball out to the outer broadcast across. So no real forward option here for Redan. There is no full forward at the moment. Only the fullback for North Ballarat in the goal square. So both rucks go at it again. Lions win the tap, but it's going to go in the form of Sam Arts, and he'll kick the ball out to the outer broadcast side, and it's going to be a tap down. But this time they've got the footy now, the Roosters, and it's going to go in the form, going to kick, leading kick. It doesn't work out in the goal square. So both rucks go at it again. Lions win the tap, but it's going to go in the form of Sam Arts, and he'll kick the ball out to the outer broadcast side, and it's going to be a tap down. But this time they've got the footy now, the Roosters, and it's going to go in the form, Go kick, leading kick. It doesn't work out. So the Lions will get the ball and they'll be able to redirect it out, and it's going to go in the hands of Brock Leonard, who handball back to the side, and it's going to be a tap down. But this time they've got the footy now, the Roosters, and it's going to go in the form, go kick, leading kick. It doesn't work out. So the Lions will get the ball and they'll be able to redirect it out, and it's going to go in the hands of Brock Leonard, who handball back to his teammate, who's going to kick it back to Mitch Harrison. So Mitch Harrison now has the football on the outer wing, and it's a short kick there to his teammate, who's going to kick it back to Mitch Harrison. So Mitch Harrison now has the football on the outer wing, and it's a short kick there to his teammate in Tom Bromley Lynch. So he kicks it inboard and turns it over, and Cramery now for North Ballarat has the football on the half-forward line. He on his right boot kicks it to his teammate, who's going to kick it back to Mitch Harrison. So Mitch Harrison now has the football on the outer wing, and it's a short kick there to his teammate in Tom Bromley Lynch. So he kicks it inboard and turns it over, and Cramery now for North Ballarat has the football on the half-forward line. He on his right boot kicks it up, little floater to his teammate in Nicholas Hussing. He handballs it back, and in Tom Bromley Lynch. So he kicks it inboard and turns it over, and Cramery now for North Ballarat has the football on the half-forward line. He on his right boot kicks it up, little floater to his teammate in Nicholas Hussing. He handballs it back, and in the form of Jamie Quick, who's a short little kick, and it's going to work all well. And a good mark there taken by the North Ballarat forward, and they're going to look to kick their second up. Little floater to his teammate in Nicholas Hussing. He handballs it back, and in the form of Jamie Quick, who's a short little kick, and it's going to work all well. And a good mark there taken by the North Ballarat forward, and they're going to look to kick their second goal of the day. So it's a good start here from North Ballarat. They're really holding the Lions' transition play here, as it's going to be in the form of Jamie Quick, who's a short little kick, and it's going to work all well. And a good mark there taken by the North Ballarat forward, and they're going to look to kick their second goal of the day. So it's a good start here from North Ballarat. They're really holding the Lions' transition play here, as it's going to be in the form of Will Cleland. So Will Cleland, form of Will Cleland. So Will Cleland, he's going to take a shot here for the Roosters to start things off, for the Roosters to kick their second of the day here at Mars Stadium. So Will Cleland, form of Will Cleland. So Will Cleland, he's going to take a shot here for the Roosters to start things off, for the Roosters to kick their second of the day here at Mars Stadium. So Will Cleland on his right boot. Oh, he shanked it. That's almost like me playing a golf shot right now, and that's out of bounds on the full, and the Lions will... he's going to take a shot here for the Roosters to start things off, for the Roosters to kick their second of the day here at Mars Stadium. So Will Cleland on his right boot. Oh, he shanked it. That's almost like me playing a golf shot right now, and that's out of bounds on the full, and the Lions will rebound out of the back line in the form of... on his right boot. Oh, he shanked it. That's almost like me playing a golf shot right now, and that's out of bounds on the full, and the Lions will rebound out of the back line in the form of... Zach Lang. So Zach Lang has the football in the back line. In the form of Zach Lang. So Zach Lang has the football in the back line. Kicks it up, high up and under footy. And it's a good mark there taken by Liam Hoy. So a good play there, and he played it on quick. In the form of Zach Lang. So Zach Lang has the football in the back line. Kicks it up, high up and under footy. And it's a good mark there taken by Liam Hoy. So a good play there, and he played it on quickly, and he got it to his teammate and Harry Lawson. So Lawson now over to Declan Phillips, who's had a few touches early. Kicks it high up and under again. North Ballarat kicks it up, high up and under footy. And it's a good mark there taken by Liam Hoy. So a good play there, and he played it on quickly, And he got it to his teammate and Harry Lawson. So Lawson now over to Declan Phillips, who's had a few touches early. Kicks it high up and under again. North Ballarat get the defence out there in the form of Harry Loader. He gets a handball off to Ryan Polkinghorn, and Polkinghorn kicks it inboard, but it's going to be turned over. And he got it to his teammate and Harry Lawson. So Lawson now over to Declan Phillips, who's had a few touches early. Kicks it high up and under again. North Ballarat get the defence out there in the form of Harry Loader. He gets a handball off to Ryan Polkinghorn, and Polkinghorn kicks it inboard, but it's going to be turned over, and a good mark taken by the Lions player who just halted the play there in Patrick Fitzgibbons. So Redan now, and they've got players get the defence out there in the form of Harry Loader. He gets a handball off to Ryan Polkinghorn, and Polkinghorn kicks it inboard, but it's going to be turned over, and a good mark taken by the Lions player who just halted the play there in Patrick Fitzgibbons. So Redan now, and they've got players out, and that's going in the form of Isaac Grant. So Grant was all on his own there for the Lions, and North Ballarat got called out on the out, and that's going in the form of Isaac Grant. So Grant was all on his own there for the Lions, and North Ballarat got called out on the offensive transition. So Redan looking for their first goal of the day. If you're here at Mars Stadium, just joining us on the live stream, it is out, and that's going in the form of Isaac Grant. So Grant was all on his own there for the Lions, and North Ballarat got called out on the offensive transition. So Redan looking for their first goal of the day. If you're here at Mars Stadium, just joining us on the live stream, it is Redan Lions 1 behind to North Ballarat Roosters 117. So it will go in the form offensive transition. So Redan looking for their first goal of the day. If you're here at Mars Stadium, just joining us on the live stream, it is Redan Lions 1 behind to North Ballarat Roosters 117. So it will go in the form for the Lions. You're going to take a shot on now. So Isaac Grant, can he get the first one of the day for the Lions? On his left comes Redan Lions 1 behind to North Ballarat Roosters 117. So it will go in the form for the Lions. You're going to take a shot on now. So Isaac Grant, can he get the first one of the day for the Lions? On his left, comes in. Oh, he sprayed it to the left, and it's going to be a behind. So Redan Lions 2 behinds to North Ballarat 117. Here's in. Oh, he sprayed it to the left, and it's going to be a behind. So Redan Lions 2 behinds to North Ballarat 117 here at Mars Stadium. It says we played about 4 minutes 50. And I think it feels longer at the moment because it's been a high-pressured game. Both sides willing it all in. Oh, he sprayed it to the left, and it's going to be a behind. So Redan Lions 2 behinds to North Ballarat 117 here at Mars Stadium. It says we played about 4 minutes 50. And I think it feels longer at the moment because it's been a high-pressured game. Both sides willing at all costs to get their game going, and North Ballarat will get the footy out now. So short kick at Mars Stadium. It says we played about 4 minutes 50. And I think it feels longer at the moment because it's been a high-pressured game. Both sides willing at all costs to get their game going, and North Ballarat will get the footy out now. So short kick there from Sparkman. He goes to his teammate on the outer wing now. He's going to kick in the middle. Oh, it's at all costs to get their game going, and North Ballarat will get the footy out now. So short kick there from Sparkman. He goes to his teammate on the outer wing now. He's going to kick in the middle. Oh, it's a very dangerous kick, but it's going to work beautifully into Cam McCullum, who's had a few touches early. So now they get the footy through. They've got their players on. Jamie there from Sparkman. He goes to his teammate on the outer wing now. He's going to kick in the middle. Oh, it's a very dangerous kick, but it's going to work beautifully into Cam McCullum, who's had a few touches early. So now they get the footy through. They've got their players on. Jamie Quick now. He's under pressure. He's got to take on the Redan player. He's got teammates, though, but it hasn't worked out. But they're going to float out. Oh, they do. So down Quick now. He's under pressure. He's got to take on the Redan player. He's got teammates, though, but it hasn't worked out. But they're going to float out. Oh, they do. So down Nelson True now for North Ballarat. He's got the footy on his right boot. Kicks it high up and under, but it's going to be turned over. The Lions cut that one off. So Quick now. He's under pressure. He's got to take on the Redan player. He's got teammates, though, but it hasn't worked out. But they're going to float out. Oh, they do. So down Nelson True now for North Ballarat. He's got the footy on his right boot. Kicks a high up and under, but it's going to be turned over. The Lions cut that one off. So he's looking for the switch, or he's going to go down the line. He'd probably go down the line. He does that and doesn't work out in the end. It's going to fly. Nelson True now for North Ballarat. He's got the footy on his right boot. Kicks a high up and under, but it's going to be turned over. The Lions cut that one off. So he's looking for the switch, or he's going to go down the line. He'd probably go down the line. He does that and doesn't work out in the end. It's going to float around. North Ballarat have the numbers. Get a kick inside 50. It's going to bounce, and he's going to go out of bounds. And that was a bit of... He's looking for the switch, or he's going to go down the line. He'd probably go down the line. He does that and doesn't work out in the end. It's going to float around. North Ballarat have the numbers. Get a kick inside 50. It's going to bounce, and he's going to go out of bounds. And that was a bit of a scrappy old little kick there from the North Ballarat player, but just worked out in the end for him. They'll get the inside 50 and another chance. A scrappy old little kick there from the North Ballarat player, but just worked out in the end for him. They'll get the inside 50 and another chance to get another shot on goal here at Mars Stadium. Just joining us, North Ballarat are kicking to the left of screen. The Lions kicking to the right. A scrappy old little kick there from the North Ballarat player, but just worked out in the end for him. They'll get the inside 50 and another chance to get another shot on goal here at Mars Stadium. Just joining us, North Ballarat are kicking to the left of screen. The Lions kicking to the right. So Crammer in the ruck now for North Ballarat. He won the tap down. Ball goes down to get another shot on goal here at Mars Stadium. Just joining us, North Ballarat are kicking to the left of screen. The Lions kicking to the right. So Crammer in the ruck now for North Ballarat. He won the tap down. Ball goes down to Kelson. He gets tackled. And it's going to be balled up inside North Ballarat's 50. We'll do it all over again. Right. So Crammer in the ruck now for North Ballarat. He won the tap down. Ball goes down to Kelson. He gets tackled. And it's going to be balled up inside North Ballarat's 50. We'll do it all over again. So this time, Camry wins the tap down. Big punch. Didn't work out in the end. Lions get the footy. So handball to Kelson. He gets tackled. And it's going to be balled up inside North Ballarat's 50. We'll do it all over again. So this time, Camry wins the tap down. Big punch. Didn't work out in the end. Lions get the footy. So handball. It's in the no man's land, but North Ballarat are going to come at it in the form. It's in the no man's land, but North Ballarat are going to come at it in the form. And he's Gate holding the ball. So Tom Bromley Lynch got tackled there. And now Redan now will play on. So left kick. Oh, dropped the mark there was Liam Hoy. So North Ballarat, can they transition? And they're going to. Handball. Little kick there. Cramery now. Missed the shot. So they kick it inside 50 from Simon McCartan. And he's turned the footy over. And a good mark there from Jacob Wheats, who will be looking to get it back out. So ball goes in the hands of Harry Lawson. He'll kick it down the middle of the guts, and that will go in the form of Declan Phillips. So Phillips now has the footy. He's looking to switch. Good kick there. And they're going to go down the corridor again. They just got all this open space. The Lions is good footy in the form of Declan Murphy. So Murphy now, he's got his options. He assesses to Will Madden. Will Madden now kicks it inside 50. And, it's going to go to the top of the North Ballarat defender. Lions now handball over the top there from Liam Phillips, but it's going to go out of bounds, and a throw in inside the Lions 50. Well, that's good offensive football. If you like to see good offensive transition there from the Lions, good play there. Some really good kicking. It was almost like North Ballarat were cones there. So I don't think Coach McCartan would be impressed by that. So boundary umpire throws the ball back in. Both rucks go out. This time McCullum on the tap down. The Roosters will get the footy out. And it's a short kick, but it's going to be turned over. It was told to play on. Got a handball out. And a little kick inboard. The umpire is told it's going to be thrown back in. And it's going to be a throw in inside the Redan's 50. So the Lions here looking to kick their first of the day. It's been a tricky old contest early on. Very tight game. So boundary umpire throws the ball back in. This time, Lions won the ruck battle almost, so the ball goes out. Little short kick, doesn't work out, but he's going to have a bit of space now. Takes a shot, and it's going to go out the back, and a good mark taken there by the North Ballarat defender. Handballs it over the top, and they're going to get the footy out. Oh, he almost drop-kicked it. Ball's going to get turned over. Handball out. Another handball. They're handballing a lot. Snap on goal now. And he's kicked it behind. So it was almost a brief celebration there from Declan Murphy. So Redan now, 3 behinds, North Ballarat 117 here at Mars Stadium. My name is Patrick Morrow. You are listening to the Ballarat Football League live stream match of the day. There's a bit of a blue on the in 50 there with Cramery looking like who's involved. So a bit of a blue starting this game a bit early. So a kick goes inboard and a good mark taken there by the North Ballarat player and Tom Bromley-Lidge, who gets the ball quickly and just handballs it over the top to his teammate. So now Cramery now, one-on-one, gets out-bodied, and the punch there from the Redan backman's gone back to the North Ballarat. So Josh Sparkman now on his right boot, kicks it inside 50. High up and under kick, nearly a mark. Cramery's there. Can he crumb it down? No, he doesn't. Nearly holding the man. Redan get the clearing kick out. And a good mark taken by Isaac Grant. He gets the ball over to Liam Hoy. Hoy now, short kick inboard. Oh, North Ballarat cut it off. So Nick Telson-Troon, he handballs over the top to his teammate who kicks it down the line on the broadcast side. Drop mark there. And Redan, oh, that's almost high, and it's high. So it'll be a high free kick going in the form of Jacob Weeps for the Lions. Lions got some early possession early on in this game. Short kick. High up and under. That ball looking like it's going to go out of bounds. No, it isn't. And Liam Phillips keeps it in. Just kept it in. Kicks around his body. Inside 50 now. High up and under kick. And a good mark taken by the Lions forward. And that's a good play there. And Liam Phillips set it up beautifully as Declan Phillips, who's been outstanding early on for Redan, has played an excellent game. Was in the hole, right spot, right time. Took a good mark there. He'll take a shot now to kick the Lions first of the day here at Mars Stadium as the clouds just start to get a bit gloomier and gloomier. So Phillips now coming in, and he shaved it to the left. Oh, that nearly didn't make the distance, and that's a behind. So it's another behind to the Lions, and it's 3 behinds now to 117. North Ballarat leading here at Mars Stadium. So a kick out on the outer wing. That's almost pushing the back, and it should be. And North Ballarat will get the football now on the outer wing. So, little short kick there, and that will go in the form of Fletcher Loader. So Fletcher now looking to switch it back, and he'll kick it to his teammate Josh Sparkman, who's had the ball early on in this first quarter. He's looked excellent playing off that half-back roll. So Sparkman now, he's just going to go down the line on the outer wing, goes over the top of both players, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in on the outer wing here at Mars Stadium. So if you're just joining us, it's been a tight contest early on. Both sides playing some high-brand footy, even though only one goal's been kicked in this first quarter. We've played 12 minutes here at Mars Stadium. So both rucks go at it. This time North Ballarat won the tap down. It's going to go inside 50 for him. Ball floats around. They've got a chance now. A little short kick. Cramery there. Couldn't get the ball. So the debutant, can he get the footy out? No, he can't. Cramery gets a little push. A little bit of a take him on. Snaps on his right. Oh, hits the post. So they had a chance there, the Roosters, and that was in the form of Will Clinland. So he's looked good early on, the Rezzies player. He's missed a shot there. Could have been in the top 5 plays of the week from that play because that was awesome footy. So it's another behind. So it's 1-2-8 North Ballarat to 3 behinds Redan. We've played nearly 13 minutes here at Mars Stadium. So the Lions looking to go down the broadcast wing. High up and under kick. It's a long, high footy. 2-on-1. And that ball's just going to be punched over the line, and it's going to be thrown in just in front of the interchange benches here at Mars Stadium. So McCullum, he's been the ruck all day, while Nathan Dunstan for the Lions. They'll both go at it again. Both boundary umpire balls the ball back in. This time McCullum won the tap down, got the handball out, the midfielder. So a bit of a high up and under kick there from Miles Gray. Didn't work out in the end. The Lions now, good transition here in the form of Sam Broadbent. Broadbent now, he gets a short kick to his teammate. who's on the outer wing. He'll get it down the line. It's nearly going to be cut off there from Ryan Polkinghorn, but that's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be another throw in on the outer broadcast side here at Mars Stadium. So, Redan, they've played some good footy, and also North Ballarat. They've looked very good. This has been an even contest. If you're in the area, come down, have a watch. Some good footy here at the beautiful Mars Stadium. So, both rucks will go at it again. This time no one really won the tap down, but the Lions are going to get the clearance in the form of Liam Phillips. He's looked good early on. Good mark there taken by Declan Murphy. So Murphy now, he's got options. He's going to go the little short kick to his teammate in Liam Hoy, who's looked excellent early on as well for the Lions, and he'll take another shot on goal to hopefully kick the Lions first of the day because they've played some really good footy. So this will be a good start here for Redan. So Liam Hoy now. It's the boundary as the umpire's just telling the North Ballarat player to move back. So Hoy now on his right, comes in. And he kicks the goal, and it's a great start here for the Lions. So they get their first of the day. It's 139 North Ballarat to 132-8, sorry. 1 goal to North Ballarat, sorry, to Redan, 139. So a good start there from Declan from Declan Phillips and Liam Hoy. They had a great start and good footy. So they kicked the first of the day. They deserved one. They've played probably the better footy in that first 15 minutes. To be honest, the Lions have been very good in terms of that transition offense. So it's been an even contest in terms of the ball floating around, but in terms of goals, it's been a bit short on that. So what do North Ballarat? What can they do here? So umpire balls it up again. Both rucks go at it. This time McCullum won the tap down. Doesn't go to anyone though, and the ball's just going to float around the middle of the ground. But a handball out there to the Lions players, and it's going to be in the form of Nicholas Carlson. He turned the ball over as North Ballarat kicking board with Fletcher Loader. High up and under kick, nearly a specky out the back there. Didn't work out. Ball's just going to roll around. They're appealing for holding the ball, but it's going to be balled up inside the North Ballarat's 50. So Redan get their first goal of the day, but North Ballarat looking to go and kick their second of the day. Umpire balls it up again. This time McCullum on the tap down. Not much else is going on. Ball's just floating around. As it keeps floating around, and the umpire says we'll ball it up all over again inside the Roosters' 50. So both rucks go this time. McCullum on the tap again. Ball just bobbles around again. It's just a bit like a rugby ball at the moment. North Ballarat, though, they get the clean footy in the hands of Declan McGuigan. He gets tackled, and that ball is going to be balled up again. And it's still in North Ballarat's 50. So both rucks go this time. McCullum made the jump early, didn't work out, and the ball's going to float in the hands of Jacob Weeps, who gets tackled for Redan, and that ball's going to still be inside North Ballarat's 50. So both rucks go at it again. McCullum wins another tap. He's dominating that ruck contest. Ball floats in. And now Redan get the clearing kick, and that ball's going to go to the running Lions player who kicks it down the broadcast side, and that ball is going to bounce out of bounds. And that was a bit of a disappointing kick there from Patrick Fitzgibbon. He could have hit his teammate in Declan Phillips a bit better there, but he's missed out an opportunity. So the ball's going to be thrown up on the broadcast side, just in front of the stands. Normally we see these stands packed with crowds. I'd love to see a few more people come down. This is a good game of footy right now. So at the moment is 139 Redan to North Ballarat 128. Sorry, 4-10 to 128. I've been told by my producer. Thanks very much. So both rucks win the tap, go again, and this time North Ballarat to get the clearance. Little clearing kick by Declan Murphy. Doesn't work out in the end, and the Redan player is all mauled over the top by Jamie Quick for North Ballarat. That ball's going to be balled up again. So these two ruckmen, they've gone at it all day. I'd say all day. It's been the first quarter, but it's been that sort of game early on. It's been a very highly contested game of footy. This time McCullum wins another tap. He just punches the footy like it's a pillow. And now they'll get the footy out the line. So they get the clearance. And a good kick there. It doesn't work out in the end, but it's going to fall in the plan of Declan Murphy. He gets a high up and under kick. And it's just going at the back to Isaac Grant. He tried to snap the footy, but got smothered. So North Ballarat looking for a clearing kick, but it doesn't work out. And Grant Bell now will take a shot from about 50 out, or is he going to play on? No, he's going to take a shot from about 50 out. So Grant Bell for Redan to get their second of the day. If you're just joining us, the score is 1-4-10 Redan to 1-2-8 North Ballarat. So this could be their second goal of the day. So no, he just kicks a high, bit of a 9-iron, I'd call it, and it floats into the goal square, and it just all bobbles around. Handball out of the bat, snap, touched, and that's a goal. So it's a great goal, good snapping goal there in the form of Will Madden for Redan, and that is their second of the day. So it was a bit of a floater from Liam Hoyer, and it all worked out for the Lions, and they've kicked their second, and the score here at Mars Stadium is 2-3-15 Lions to North Ballarat 1-2-8. Actually, it's 2-4-16, as my maths is incorrect there, but it's all worked out. So the Lions in front here at Mars Stadium. They looked a good side. They're playing some good footy at the moment, and it's working out really well. So both rucks go at it again. This time North Ballarat win the clearance through Simon McCartan. It's a high up and under. Doesn't really work out, but they've still got the footy in their bounds. Handball, almost dropping the ball there, but it's going to be play on. So Lions now, very highly pressured game of footy. It's tackle after tackle. Ball just bobbling around. So Cramery now gets the handball over the top to Jamie Quick, who takes a shot on goal, and had a beautiful chance there to kick North Ballarat second, and he's kicked it behind. And the score now is 1-3-9 to North Ballarat. Redan 2-4-16. So it's been a very even game of footy early on. You'd almost say North Ballarat deserve another goal, the way they're playing, as well as the Lions. So the fullback for the Lions will get the footy out, kicks it down the outer wing. One-on-one contest, and nearly a mark taken there from Lachlan George. Doesn't work out in the end, and that's going to be balled up on the outer wing. So both rucks go at it again. McCullum wins the tap down. Doesn't work out, and the Lions are going to look through Isaac Grant, who gets tackled. They're trying to handball it out. All just floating around. Another handball, and North Ballarat get a little flick out, and it's going to head towards the middle of the ground. So they've got players out here, Redan, if they get the footy through. So a handball over the top. Another handball, another floating one, and it's still on that outer wing. So he's under pump, and he's going to kick down the line. So it's a high up and under kick. The ball just gets punched back towards the Lions' goals, but it's going to work okay. Under pressure there was the North Ballarat defender, but it's all going to work out. It's going to be a ball up inside the Lions 50. So can the Lions kick their third in this quarter? It's been a quarter of goals, but it's been a quarter of tackles, you'd almost say. So both ruckmans go it again. McCullum wins the tap down for the North Ballarat Roosters, and that ball is going to be locked up again. And it's going to be another ball up inside the Lions 50. So both ruckmans go it again. McCullum on the tap. It's going to go down to the Lions midfielder. Handballs it across, and they're going to go backwards now and away. He's misread the ball there. So that ball's just flying out. Little chip kick. It's going to work out okay. High, a little bit of a snap grubber. 2-on-1 now. North Ballarat get the footy. Oh, no, they don't. Jamie Quick missed it for North Ballarat, but he'll mop up his work, and he's going to kick it out of the inside 50, but it's all Redan players. No, it isn't. North Ballarat get the footy over the top. Cramery now. Here's the football on the outer wing. Handballs to his friend in Jamie Quick, who's ran up the back line. Gets through one, gets through two. He's got to be careful. He doesn't run too far, but he snaps over the top of his body. And there is in Max Scott, who's taken a good mark there inside 50. So some good quick footy here from both sides, but just excellent transition. It's all worked out well for North Ballarat. So Max Scott now for North Ballarat will have a chance to kick their second of the day. So it's been a missed opportunities for both teams. Can Scott do it for North Ballarat? So now Scott comes in on his right. Oh, it's not going to make the distance. Or is it? No, it will not. And it's a behind. So it's punched over for a behind. And it's now 1-4-10 North Ballarat to 2-4-16 here at Mars Stadium as the umpire calls for a blood rule. So my name is Patrick Morrow, if you're wondering who the caller is today, and as a Lions player moves onto the ground, and it looks like there's a bit of blood coming out of the Lions player. So Lions now will have the football, and they'll go the outer wing again. So I love using the outer wing. It'll be interesting what the thing there is. Jacob Weeks is out there for Redan. He's out of the contest, looking like for a bit of patching there. So ball gets turned over on the half-back line. And North Ballarat now will go in the hands of Clay Jenkins, who has the football. Little short kick. Goes to his teammate, who handballs it off to him. And Cramery now went over the top of his head, and Redan will be able to mop up. Handball. Oh, that was a dangerous one. It's going to work out okay as the siren goes for this first quarter here at Mars Stadium. It's been a ripper of a first quarter here at Mars Stadium. Redan going into the quarter 2-4-16 to North Ballarat 1-4-10. That has been the first quarter here at Mars Stadium. We'll be back after a short break.
The McValue Bundle at Macca's. A choice of your favourite burgers, together with fries and drinks for just $26.95. Did we just find something the whole family can agree on?
Push buttons to park magically.
Welcome back to round 2 action of the Ballarat Football and Netball League between Redan Lions and the North Ballarat Roosters here at Mars Stadium. It is Redan Lions 2-4-16 to North Ballarat 1-4-10. It's been a ripper of a game in the first quarter, and both sides playing some good footy. The goal kickers for the first quarter is Sam Arts for North Ballarat. He looked good early on, kicking 1 goal, and for Redan, it's Liam Hoy and Declan Murphy. So a good start here for the Lions. They're just having their chats now. McCartney for the Roosters and Gary Lermouth for Redan having their chats about what's going to happen in this second quarter. This game has been, if you missed the first quarter, it's been a highly contested game of footy. Both sides putting in the big tackles. I'd love to see the stats on the tackle count because I think both sides had about maybe 50 to 60 tackles altogether in that first quarter. So some good footy here down here at Mars Stadium. If you're in the area, come down, get some chips. The chips and gravy were going around. There was a few things floating around, sausage rolls, pies, all the good things you need, and watch some footy because this is going to be an absolute ripper. And you are listening to the Ballarat live stream here on the Ballarat Football website. My name is Patrick Morrow, as we're just getting ready to go for this second quarter action here at Mars Stadium. So, as my producer just goes thumbs up for the scores because it was all looking a bit prickly in between that second quarter. So there hasn't been a lot of goals kicked. There only been 3 goals in this first quarter, but it's been a good game of football. Even though the goal's not been kicked, a lot of free-flowing football, a lot of marks, a lot of congestion, but still a very contested game in terms of that arcage, in terms of that inside 50s where there's been a lot of tackles. And as I said, I'd love to see a tackle count at some stage. But we're about to start the second quarter as the fans make their way off the ground here at Mars Stadium. It's a lovely setup. This is a great ground to watch footy, and we're in a great vantage point today watching a good game of football. So, will North Ballarat, they're kicking to the right of screen here in the second quarter. Well, Redan will kick to the grandstand end here at Mars Stadium, as it will be McCullum for the Roosters, and Nathan Dunstan will start us off in the ruck here in the second quarter. So, Lachlan George there standing just behind McCullum. I think he's waiting for the tap maybe. So, umpire balls it up. He's got his ball up in the air and he throws it up again. Both rucks go at it this time. McCullum wins the tap down to his teammate and overran the footy. And a clear and kick there from the Lions and Isaac Grant, who kicks the ball over the top to his teammate. Handball across to Lachlan George. So George now, he turns over the footy, and North Ballarat will go through Riley Polkinghorn, who kicks it to his teammate in Tom Bromley-Lynch, who kicks it to Stuart Cummery, who just missed the mark as he get a few jeers from the crowd, and that will go over the line on the broadcast side. So, Cummery, he's been touted as the big recruit for North Ballarat. He looked like he was going to be good early on, but he's only had the one behind today. So, Ruckmans go at it again. This time McCullum wins the tap out. Ball just goes, and that's going to be played high. Cummery went the little cheap shot there to Isaac Grant. And Isaac Grant has been a good ball user for the Lions early on in this game. He's getting told to play on now. He dodges one player. He's got to kick the footy now. Kicks it down the line to his leading forward there in Grant Bell. So Grant Bell now has the football, hands it back to Grant, who just kept running and kicked it inboard to his teammate there and finds the Lions forward in Declan Murphy, and he'll have a shot on goal for his second of the day. So this will be a big start here for the Lions, a good start here for the Lions here at the Mars Stadium, and as Murphy is going in to take his shot. So from about 35 out, I'm going to say 35, on his right, comes in, and that will go to the left, and that will be behind. So the score now is 2-5-17 to 1-4-10, going the Lions' way. So North Ballarat move the ball out quickly on the outer side. Short kick there, and it just misses out. So the Lions now be able to mop up. Another handball, but it's going to be flicked around on the other side. Looking like they want to switch the play. Not going to work that out, but they're going to kick it down inside the 50 to the waiting forwards, and that ball gets floated out. But North Ballarat have Redan have the numbers. And a kicking board there, and it's going in the hands of Will Madden. So Will Madden was all on his own. He drew a few players out there. as he'll take a shot on goal. You never turn your back on goals. That's a little coaching tip for all those young ones listening, because he had a few players free. Anyway, Will Madden now will take a shot now. They've been good early on here in the second quarter. Gary Learmouth will be very impressed with their start here in the second quarter. And Will Madden now will come in to kick Redan's third of the day, hopefully. Comes in off his right, and he misses. So there must be a little bit of an unknown breeze or something. I'll have to go for a little walk at half-time. But that's another behind, and the Lions are now 2-7-19 to North Ballarat, 1-4-10, as that ball is being retrieved from the grandstand. While we're waiting for the footy, it's coming out now, and the form of Harry Loader has the football on the goal in the back line for the Roosters. So he's going to go down the broadcast side, and he's going to kick it straight to the ruckman, but no, it's cut off from his teammate in Tom Brumby-Lynch, who kicks it in board. Doesn't work out well, but it's going to work okay. Drop handball there from Simon McCartan. That ball gets floated back inside the 50, and the Lions are going to go to work in the form of Lachlan Berry, who gets it over to his teammate who got pushed as he kicked it, and he's missed it. Oh, it should have been nearly push in the back, touch and go, but it's another behind, and it's going to go 2-8-20 Redan to North Ballarat 1-4-10 as they get it out quickly, and it's going to go a good mark there taken by the Roosters' Ryan Polkinghorne. So he has the footy now in the middle of the ground, and he'll kick it to the outer side to Mitch Harrison. So Harrison now, Max Scott, who kicks it out to the outer side. Another short kick, and that one goes over the top of both players, but it's going to be worked out okay. So handball over the top to Riley Polkinghorne. Polkinghorne gets pushed, but the Lions have the numbers, and Isaac Grant will kick the ball outside, and that will go to Liam Phillips. So Phillips now takes a bounce. Could take another one if he wants, but no, he's going to kick it high, up and under. He kicks it to 3 North Ballarat players. Doesn't really work out. And the Lions and the Roosters will get the footy out to Nelson Troon. So Troon now, he'll take a bounce. He could take another one if he doesn't, but he kicks it over the top to the running ruckman in McCullum, who's looking like he's Max Gawn at some time. So he kicks it inside 50. Cramery's there, but doesn't land to him. It's going to go to his teammate. Handballs it over the top to Fletcher Loader. He gets tackled. Cramery now. Handballs over the top. Gets tackled. Nearly holding the ball. And that ball is going to be balled up inside the North Ballarat's 50. So both sides quick on that football, quick on that transition. But unfortunately, both sides cannot get the goals today. A lot more behinds. So both umpire balls it up. This time Cramery won the tap down. And that's going to be a high. And the Roosters will get a chance on to kick their second of the day. So a bit clumsy there from the Lions midfielder, as that will be a shot on goal for North Ballarat. So that is going to go in the form of Jamie Quick, who's looked very good early on for the Roosters. So we have a shot about, I'm going to say 30 out, 35 out, directly in front to get North Ballarat their second goal of the day in a game where it's been a lot more behinds than goals in this second quarter. So Jamie Quick now comes in. Plays on his right, gets smothered. So that ball's just going to float to the Lions player. He's got to be act quickly, and he will, in the form of Lachlan George. So he handballs it out to his teammate, gets the footy back, and then on the outer wing, he'll kick it down the line. So the ball just lands in the no-man's land. There's everyone running towards it. The Roosters look like they're going to mop it up. No, the Lions will. And a short kick there to Jared Winko, who gets that footy nearly inside 50. That ball just bobbles around the 50 line. So it's almost like it's two-kick footy today. The moment you get it out the back, both teams are off to the races. So the ball is going to be balled up now inside the Lions 50. So it's been a very quick, fast footy game already. So McCullum wins the tap down for North Ballarat. Ball goes in the hands of the Lions player. Kicks it inside 50. It's a high up and under kick. It's going to float towards the Lions player who's crumbing. Doesn't work out. Another player tries to shrug the tackle. Doesn't work all out. And it's going to be balled up again. This time inside the Lions 50 and almost on the touch of the goal square. So can the Lions find a chance to kick their third of the day? It's been a funny old second quarter. Missed opportunities for both teams early on in the second quarter. As the umpire balls it up again, McCullum won the tap down. The Roosters will get the clearance. So a short kick out there from Nelson Troon, who kicks it out of bounds on the full. And the Lions now will have the footy in the hands of Nicholas Gushing, sorry. So as that ball's getting retrieved, normally there'd be fans out of those grandstands throwing the ball. No, the footy will go in the hands of Patrick Fitzgibbon, who was impressive against Lake Windaree on Good Friday. So Fitzgibbon now got some leading plays, but no, he's ignoring them. He's going to look into kick it in the hole, and that's what he does. So high up and under kick. No one really there. Nearly a grab out there from the backman. Redan player tried something out of nothing, and it's not going to work out, and that's going to go out of bounds on the full. So North Ballarat will have the football. But just joining us, it is Redan Lions 2-8-20 to North Ballarat Roosters 1-4-10 here at Mars Stadium. You're with Patrick Morrow as the Roosters get the footy out. And that ball's going to be punched from McCullum, but doesn't work out. And the Lions are going to get the footy and go straight back. It's a handball going backwards, going to the middle of the ground. Cramery putting a bit of pressure on, but that kick gets kicked out to the Lions player in Harry Lawson, who kicks it down the line, but it's going to be nearly turned over. No, it doesn't. Footy gets tackled, and he gets wrapped up there, and it's going to be a ball up just in front of the changing rooms, or the interchange bench, as I like to say. So both rucks will go at it again. So both rucks go at it again. This time McCullum wins the tap down again. Handball doesn't go to anyone there for the Lions, and a short kick out, and Cramery there, the leading player, misses the mark. He's got to take on one. Gets manned off the ball, and that's going to be a ball up again as the Lions bench goes up in raptures for that contest. They give a bit of a clap, and good to see for the Lions players. So, ball up just right in front of us here at Mars Stadium. Both rucks go again. McCullum on the tap down. Roosters now the footy, and Jamie Quick. He kicks it inside 50. Ball's going to land, or it's going to bounce backwards, but it's going to work okay out for the Roosters, or does it? Well, that's almost holding the man, but play on, says the umpire, as the Lions get the footy out. So a bit of pressure on there, and the footy is going to go in the hands of Joe Darbin. He kicks it inside 50 to Declan McKinnon, who little soccer off the ground, but the Lions will now rebound, and that kill ball is going to go in the hands of Will Jarrett. So Will now. He'll go down the broadcast side, down the line, but the big ruckman in McCullum's there. He misses the mark and misses everyone. That ball just floats around, and a little soccer off there from Declan Phillips. It's going to work out okay. Oh, big body there from Liam Hoy. He got that footy out, and it's going to roll towards the Redan forward line. It's almost like a rugby game, as I said. So Phillips now, a little punch. It's going to go inside their 50, but it's going to be mopped up from Harry Loader. And that ball just keeps floating around. It's floating around. It's very high, congested kind of footy here at Mars Stadium. Tackles going everywhere, bumps, all those things in between. So the umpire's going to ball it up inside the Lions 50. They deserve another one here, the Lions. They're playing some good footy. So McCullum on the tap down again. Ball will go out of bounds, and there'll be a throw-in inside the Lions 50. Just joining us here at Mars Stadium, the score is 2-7. Redan Lions 19 to North Ballarat 1-4-10. It's been a very interesting game of football early on. So the boundary umpire throws it up. This time it misses both ruckmen. It's going to go in the hands of Jared Chiakimpo, but he turns the footy over as North Ballarat player gets tackled there by about 3 Lions, and it's going to be a ball up again inside the Lions 50. So Lions looking for their third. There's a bit of a scrap going on as the umpire just decides to ball it up, and that's going to work out okay for McCullum. That punch though doesn't work out, and the Lions want to get the footy, but it gets swarmed again. So it's a swarm of players on top of this football. It's almost like bees trying to find honey. So ruckman will go at it again. Bit of a high press here for North Ballarat. So McCullum wants the tap down. Ball floats in, a clearing kick, bounces over the top of the players. This time a little poke there from Jamie Quick, getting it towards the boundary line. That's going to work okay out for Liam Hoy, who gets the footy. And now a clearing kick there from the Lions player. Inside 50 again, high up and under mark, and a good grab. Oh, and gives a little tap there from Declan Phillips. I don't know what the beef is with McCullum, but he kicks it inside 50 now into the goal square, high up and under mark. Oh, want to get a part of the top 5 plays there, the full forward for the Lions, as he misses the specky, and that's going to be a ball inside the Lions 50. So they've had the last 4 inside 50s to Lions. They look the better side early on in this second quarter. It's been 12 minutes gone here in the second quarter at Mars Stadium, as the Lions looking to kick their third of the day. So the boundary umpire throws the football again. McCullum won the tap down. Didn't really go to anyone, but the Lions there looking to get the footy out, and they all get crunched together. It's going to be another ball up inside the Lions 50. So the inside 50 count's going the Lions' way. They just can't capitalise it. So North Ballarat win the tap down again. Clearing kick there from McCullum. It's a high up and under kick. It's going to the moon. Everyone goes for it. Doesn't really work out for anyone. And that ball's just going to be wrapped up again. We're going to do it all over again here at Mars Stadium. So as Lincoln Barnos is coming off from the bench as McCullum wins the tap down again. That ball's going to go in the hands of Nicholas Kelson. He got the handball out to his teammate, but the ball's gone backwards. And that's a good grab there. Good grab there from the Lions player in the form of Will Madden. So he's looked impressive early as well, Madden. He's been an impressive play, played well against Lake Windareen, doing it again today. So Madden now kicks the ball inside 50, high up and under. Everyone goes for it. Doesn't work out, but the Roosters will get the clearing kick to a 2-on-1 though, as that ball just bounces and bounces, but it's going to go out of bounds again. That's almost deliberate, but they don't pay it in this comp, so it's going to be a throw-in again inside the Lions 50. They've had the last 7 inside 50s, the Lions. They looked the better early on here in the second quarter. We've played 13 minutes, and it's 2-7, 19 Redan Lions to North Ballarat 1-4-10. As both rucks will go at it again, as the boundary umpires had a busy day. Throws it back in. This time it goes over the top of both players. Ball gets punched outside now, so the Roosters now will try and transition, but that doesn't happen. They get crunched, and it's going to be another ball up. This time just on the half-forward line or the half-back line, depending on which side you are following. So the umpire balls it up again. This time McCullum just punches the footy. It's going to go in the hands of the Lions player. He gets wrapped up again, and that's going to be a ball up again. So we've had, I think the last 5 minutes has been about 15 stoppages. That's how bonkers it has been. So umpire balls it up again. This time McCullum wins the tap down. Doesn't go to anyone, and the Lions will get the ball out. So a little handball out there. Doesn't work out. Floats around. Looks like the umpire's going to have to do it all over again, and he will do. So it's been a highly congested game. It's not raining here at Ballarat. It's just a bit very gloomy weather, but not too cold to watch footy. So McCullum wins the tap down. This time the Lions looking like to get the clearance. Trying to punch it out there was the Lions player, but the Roosters will get the clearance, and it's going to kick down the broadcast side. A one-on-one. It's going to work out okay. If they get it over the top, they will. So quick now. He gets tackled, almost holding the ball. Now Lions player, he shovels the footy out. Short kick, and it's going to go in the form of McCullum, who got told to play on there as he took off the mark. So kick inside 50 now. Little floater, and it's going to go in the hands of Max Scott. He handballs it up to his teammate, who takes a shot on goal. No, he gets smothered. Ball's just going to rebound around, and that ball is going to get wrapped up again. And well done there from the Redan back line to get back in time. And it's going to be balled up inside the North Ballarat's 50. So that's their first inside 50 for about 5 minutes of this second quarter, as the umpire just holds the play up. And I don't know if that's a warning for dissent or blood rule, or looks like blood rule. And as the umpire says, we're all ready to go. Yes, we are. So both rucks go at it again. McCullum won the tap down, nearly grabbed it out of the ruck. Didn't work out for him. A little soccer around. It's going to work in the form of the North Ballarat player, but he gets tackled in the form of Mitch Harrison. So Harrison there trying to pick the footy up, couldn't get it across. It's not been a pretty game of football in the second quarter, but hopefully some goals can be kicked. So the umpire goes again. McCullum just punches the footy as that ball gets wrapped up again, and I think the umpire is going to ball it up all over again. I think this has just been a very congested game. The moment it gets inside 50, it's almost like everyone swarms on it. So McCullum, he won the tap down again. That ball's just going to bobble around, looking like it. And the Roosters, they're looking like to kick their second. It's not going to work out. It's just like a rugby ball in there, and someone got sumo clips in that tackle, but it's all going to work out well. It's going to be another ball up. Now, directly in front of the North Ballarat goals. So, both rucks go again. McCullum won the tap down again. Doesn't go to anyone. And the Lions will try and transition it through. Not going to work out. Handball out. As the umpire pays out on the full. And Redan will have the football now on the back line. So, they're looking to switch. As the umpire's just dawdling for the sake of dawdling on this one. I don't like, sorry if I want to put my opinion to this one, but I just find this whole, we got to play by the line with the mark. I don't get it. Just play the game of football. So Lions now, they'll go down the outer side now. High up and under kick. It's not going to work out for anyone, but they'll get the footy great turn there from Isaac Grant. He's looked really good. Kicked it down the outside wing to Declan Murphy. Now Murphy high up and under kick. 2-on-2, and it's going to go out the back. So the Lions now, they're going to get the footy. They've got players around. Running there was George. A short kick in board, and he dropped the mark. Says play on. So Will Madden gets tackled, and it was almost a mark, and it's going to be balled up again, this time in the Lions inside 50. So Lions looking like they want to kick their third of the day. It's almost been a tale of both 50s have ended up being the congested zones. So as both rucks go at it again, this time Redan on the tap, and that ball's just going to float out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw in. So if you're just joining us here at Mars Stadium, the score is Redan Lions 2-7-19 to North Ballarat 1-4-10. We've played 18 minutes here in the second quarter. And my name is Patrick Morrow, if you're listening and going, who is calling the game? So boundary umpire throws the ball back in. This time McCullum on the tap down for the Roosters. They get the clearing kick. That ball's going to go on the outer side, and it's just going to run to a 2-on-2, and the Lions are going to mop it up. They'll kick it back in board. Bit of a punt. Oh, McCullum put the out on the body, and that's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go the way of the Lions. So it's a bit undisciplined there from McCullum, the ruckman, as the Lions player will take a shot, and he's going to kick it short to his teammate, but it doesn't work out. He's kicked it over the top. All a bit mysterious on that one, as North Ballarat get the footy out. They almost got it out. And the umpire's going to pay high there. And it's going to go the way of Redan. So they got lucky there, the Lions. It was a bit of a fumbly kick, and it's going to go the way of Sam Broadbent, who kicks a short kick to his teammate there in, once the player turns around his number, I'll work it out. But the Lions forward has the football now. Kick it from about 40 out for the Lions. So there's a chance here, and it will be in the form of Will Madden. So Madden now. He'll have a chance to kick the Lions' third of the day. It's been a scrappy old contest here at Mars Stadium in the second quarter. So this will be a crucial goal in a pretty tight and contested affair. So Madden now coming in. On his right, high up and under kick. It's going to go, and it's going to go to the right. So it's another behind to the Lions, and it's 2-10. 2-8. It says 2-8-20 there. So 2-8-20 to 1-4. North Ballarat down by 10 points. So kick inboard goes to the teammate of Harry Lawson. He has the footy on the half-back line. He's got his leading players there. Short kick there to his teammate in Fletcher Loader. He gets the handball over the top. And that goes to Josh Sparkman, who gets it to his teammate. He's going to kick it inside 50. He's got Cramery there if he wants it, but he's going to kick to Jamie Quick, who's been impressive. He's going to play on, snaps around the body. Oh, it's a bit of a dribbler. Well defended there from the Lions player, as that football will be on the outer wing, and it's a good mark taken from Redan, and they get the footy out. So they got out of danger there. The Lions is a dangerous kick, and it's going to work out okay for the Roosters, because Fletcher Loader turned the footy over and got the footy inside 50 to his forward. He's just missed it, and now Cramery now. He picks it up, kicks on his left. And finally, a goal's been kicked in this second quarter. Hallelujah. So Sean Cramery's kicked the second. A bit of class there from the Roosters player, the marquee player, and that's their second goal of the day here at Mars Stadium. It's been a game of congestion and not real free-flowing footy in this second quarter, but it's worked out all good. Cramery's kicked his first, and the score now is North Ballarat 2-4-16 to Redan Lions 2-8-20. So Lions will be ruining their missed chances, because boy oh boy, they had most of that footy in their 50, and they just missed out there. So the Roosters down by 4 points here. We've played 21 minutes here in the second quarter. I wouldn't say there'd be a lot of time left, considering there's only been, I'm going to say, one goal kicked in this second quarter. So Cramery gets the first for the day for the Roosters in the second quarter. So McCullum wins the tap again as that ball goes over the top to Patrick Fitzgibbons. So Fitzgibbons now, short kick now to the leading Lions player. He got pushed under there, but play on says the umpire. Oh, almost put the foot in there. Bit of Declan Murphy showing a bit of Toby Green as they go at it. So Murphy, that was not a nice thing. It was almost Toby Green-like, but it's worked out okay. So Murphy and Sam Arts didn't like that one there. So the umpire throws it back in. This time McCullum won the tap down for the Roosters. Ball just gets floated around. Flicked out, and it's going to work out okay. So handball there from the Roosters player got turned over. Now Fitzgibbon under pressure, kicks it inboard, and it's a good kick there and a good mark taken from the Lions player. This time, can they go back and kick a goal? They need one. And it's going to go in the form of Isaac Grant, who's a top quality player for the Lions. So Grant now, he'll go back and hopefully kick the Lions' third of the day. I think a bit of goal practice might be on for the weekend, for next week's training, because they've just missed out on chances all day, the Lions. So Grant now coming in. He's about 40 out. On his right, he actually played on there. He comes in straight down the middle, and that is a goal. So it's the Lions' third, and it's through Isaac Grant, the young kid from Redan, and they've kicked their third of the day. It's 3-8-26 Lions to North Ballarat 2-4-16. We've played 23 minutes here in the second quarter at Mars Stadium. So if you're just joining us here at Mars Stadium, the Redan Lions have kicked their third of the day through Isaac Grant. It is 3-8-26, the Lions to North Ballarat 2-4-16 here at Mars Stadium. My name is Patrick Morrow. As the umpire balls it up here, midway through the second term. This time the Redan won the tap, and they get the clearing handball out. Ball's just going to missed by the Lions player in Liam Phillips. He gets a soccer, a little grubber. It's going to work out beautifully in the form of Liam Hoy. He takes a shot on goal and misses. Oh, that would have been a beautiful start to this midway through the second quarter for the Lions. They looked the dominant team in this match. So now it's 3-9-27 to North Ballarat, 2-4-16, as they get the footy out quickly to their team, to Max Scott. So Max Scott now, short kick from the Roosters player. Kicks it to his teammate on the half-back line. He's got a few leading options, but he's going to just kick it back to Ryan Polkinghorne. So Polkinghorne now gets told to play on. He's going to kick a little short kick. That's nearly almost not 15, and Fletcher Loader has the footy. So it's a short kick again, inboard, but it gets turned over, and that ball's going to go in the form of Bond. So Bond now for the Lions. He's going to kick an inboard. 2-on-2 contest. Who can win it? No one really won it there. Almost a free kick for chopping the arms, but the umpire says play on. So the umpire, no high there either. So it's a few free kicks gone missing, and that ball is going to be balled up inside the 50 for the Lions, and that in the form of Harry Lawson. He looked like he was caught high, but no, the umpire said play on. So both rucks will go at it again. This time Redan won the tap down. It's going to kick out to Lachlan George. He fumbled it about, but it's gone backwards, and that ball is going to be wrapped up, and we're going to do it all over again, this time just on the paint of 50 here at Mars Stadium. So we played 25 minutes here in the second quarter. Umpire balls it up again. This time George won the tap. Ball's just going to, again, being part of that bit of that ruck maul, and we're going to have to ball up again inside the Lions 50. So this time George uses his weight. Doesn't work out well for him, and the Lions, ball's going to just bobble around inside the Lions 50, but it's going to work out okay. That ball's going to be wrapped up again, as we're going to have another ball up inside the Lions 50. So the score here at Murray Stadium at the moment is 3-9-27 to North Ballarat 2-4-16. We've played nearly 26 minutes here in the second quarter. So both ruckmen go at it again, and the umpire's going to play for a ruck infringement, and it's going to go the way of Lachlan George, the captain for the Lions. So they brought the shorter ruckman in, and I think it's playing tricks here, because McCullum, I don't think he knows when to jump and when to get the tap down. So George now, the captain for the Lions, had an impressive day out against Lake Windaree, looking to kick his first of the day and hopefully kick the Lions' fourth of the day. So, George coming in. And that is a lovely goal there from the Lions captain. He kicks the fourth of the day for Redan, and it's 4-9-33 to North Ballarat 2-4-16. They've just kicked away now. A few free kicks going their way, and it's worked beautifully in a game where there hasn't been a lot of scoring. This is crucial as we're just nearing half-time here at Mars Stadium. So, a ruck change. It's worked beautifully. Love to hear what Gary Lindeth has to say at half-time in terms of that, but it's a good start here for the Lions as we're just approaching this half-time. So, it's 4-9-33 Redan Lions to North Ballarat 2-4-16. You are with Patrick Morrow. So, the umpire balls it up again. This time, McCullum on the tap down, but it's going to go to George for the Lions, but he handballs it over, and McCullum now, he'll kick it inside 50 for the Roosters. High up and under kick. Lions backman went flying, didn't really work out. Ball gets punched, but it's just going to land inside the half-forward line, almost on the paint of 50 here at Mars Stadium, going towards the Roosters' goals. So, Ruckman go at it again. This time McCullum on the tap down. Goes the form of the Lions player, though, who won the Rove. And he gets tackled and wrapped up, and it's going to be another ball up. This time inside the North Ballarat's 50. So, umpire balls it up again. McCullum on the tap. He just punches the footy forward. Doesn't work out well. Lions player got crunched in the tackle. He almost dragged it in there, was Liam Hoy, but it's going to be balled up again inside the North Ballarat's 50. So, umpire balls it up again. This time, McCullum on the tap down to his Rove. Handball over the top, and that's going to work out for Jamie Quick, who soccers on the ground, and it's a goal. So, great play there from North Ballarat. They get their third of the day through Jamie Quick, and it's now 3-4-22 Roosters to Redan 4-9-33. So, they answer back the Roosters there. Good footy, and this ruck battle, well, McCullum is killing it out of the ruck, and it's really proving a testing point in terms of what they've done. It's almost they need to throw the short option in there and just pick out his rucks because great play there from North Ballarat. So a good goal there from Jamie Quick, well deserved. He's played a good game in this second quarter as well. So we're just nearing 30 minutes here at Mars Stadium. Redan leading by 10 points. So the ruckman go it again. McCullum wins another tap. This time though, a clearing kick there from Will Madden. High up and under kick. Running towards that is Lincoln. So Lincoln now has the football. Handballs over his teammate in Cade Linton. He handballs it over. Short kick in board, and it's going to be turned over, and a good mark there taken from the Roosters backman. So, look like he's got not much options on. He's going to go a dangerous kick, not going to work out, and now it's going to be turned over. So Liam Phillips now handballs to his teammate. He gets a little short kick there to Jared, and Jared has the footy on the half-forward line. So can he get another one for the Lions? He kicks it inside 50, but this time it's on the siren. And that is half-time here at Mars Stadium. And the score is Redan Lions 4-9-33 to North Ballarat Roosters 3-4-22. It's been a ripper of a contest. We've had a few goals, a bit of tackling. It's been a tight, edgy game. You wouldn't say it's the prettiest game of football, but it's been good to watch. And that is all. We'll be back for the start of the third quarter just shortly.
The McValue Bundle at Macca's. A choice of your favourite burgers, together with fries and drinks for just $26.95. Did we just find something the whole family can agree on?
Push buttons to park magically.
The McValue bundle at Macca's. A choice of your favourite burgers, together with fries and drinks for just $26.95. Did we just find something the whole family can agree on?
Push buttons to park magically.
Well, hello and welcome back to the Ballarat Football League Round 2 action here at Mars Stadium. It's Redan Lions playing the North Ballarat Roosters. Redan leading this contest 4-9-33 to North Ballarat 3-4-22. It's been a low-scoring affair, scrappy old game, but the Lions have found a way in the hands of their players. They've had a good start to the season 2023, as North Ballarat make their way out. They had a win against Lake Windaree and looking to go one better in the second half, hopefully for the Lions. While for North Ballarat, it's been a tricky old game. Sam Arts has been probably best on for North Ballarat. Also Cam McCullum for the Roosters, been excellent in the ruck for them and being influential in being a tricky old day to kick goals. We've only seen the 7 of them. So both sides were looking to hopefully kick a few more and hopefully make this a bit of a spectacle here at Mars Stadium. It's great to be here. My name is Patrick Morrow, if you're listening along, and it's great to be here as well. It's been a lovely afternoon. So both teams just going through their paces here before we get underway in the second half. If you're just wondering what's happened, well, Liam Hoy kicked a goal today for Redan. They've had a good, well done on the midfield battle. Isaac Grant's been excellent. Also Nathan Dunstan as well. Kelson has looked good as well for the Lions. So the score at half time is 4-9-33. Redan Lions to North Ballarat Roosters 3-4-22. Things looking into the third quarter. Well, if you're North Ballarat, you'll be looking to hopefully get the footy down to your likes of Stuart Cramery and kick some snags and be a bit more cleaner with it. That was their thing. They butchered the footy a bit in that second quarter where they could have really kicked a few and just didn't capitalise on their options. Well, for Redan, it's almost similar. It's in the sense of they just couldn't find a way to kick more goals and also weren't able to capitalise on their inside 50 count, which were quite high. At one stage, I think they had 7 inside 50s to none, so they looked a dominant side, especially in that second quarter. But even though it's an 11-point game, you feel like Lions, if they get a bit onto it, they'll be able to go on and kick a few goals. It might go the right way for them. So the Lions will be kicking towards the stadium end, and North Ballarat will be kicking to the right of your screen or your tablet or your phone. So it's going to be an interesting second half here as we nearly get underway here at Mars Stadium. If you're just joining us, this is Patrick Morrow, and you are on Ballarat Football League coverage on the website, Facebook. I think we go through a few different streaming platforms. So, and Red Onion for Red Onion Creative. So shout out to them setting this up today. So North Ballarat just taking a bit longer to get themselves ready to go. Just having a bit more of a chat about what to do. Cummery there, just getting himself ready, and as the Lions players just getting themselves all organised and ready to go for this second half of footy action here at Mars Stadium. Weather has not been a problem today, even though it has been a very cloudy and dreary day. The weather, it hasn't rained. There was no wind. I went for a bit of a walk and there was no wind out there. So as the Lions will get themselves ready, the Roosters is making their positions to their positions as we'll get underway here for the second half. So it's a big second half here for Redan. If they kick away, it could be a bit tricky for the Lions, while for the Roosters, they'll be hoping to get back into this contest 11 points down. Just so you know, the Roosters will be kicking to the left of screen, and the Lions will be kicking to the right of screen. So that's all good there. So it'll be McCullum in the ruck to kick off things against Dunstan. Both of them gone all day at each other, and the second half will bring another showing to that. So all ready to go here for the second half here at Mars Stadium. Umpire holds the ball aloft. Dunstan playing versus McCullum. Here we go. Balls it up. McCullum this time won the tap down. Ball falls down. It's going to roll towards the Redan player in George. He got the handball out. Didn't work out in the end. A little flick kick off from Jamie Quick. That ball gets tangled up, but the Lions will get the clearance. Hopefully. No, they don't. And the Roosters get a tackle, and it's holding the ball. And a good pressured tackle there from the Roosters player. And they're going to have a good chance here in the form of Jamie Quick, who's looked good already in this third quarter. So Quick now kicks it inside 50. Bit of a floater, but Cramery there takes a good mark. Just using his craft as a forward, and beautiful play there from the former Essendon AFL player. He'll have a chance on to kick his second of the day and hopefully get this game back to a 5-point margin. He comes in, And he no problem with that one, as that is a goal. So Cameron kicks his second of the day as the Roosters get the perfect start here in the second half. It's now 4-4-28 North Ballarat to Redan Lions 4-9-33. We've only just played a minute here in the third quarter. And that's a good start there for the Roosters. So some good footy there. What has been a very tight and contested game. So hopefully it's going to open up here in this second half. So that's what Brendan McCartney's men will be happy with. They kicked the first one in this second half, in the third quarter, and it's just crucial. So can the Lions rebound here? As the umpire just waiting for his colleagues to get ready. Here we go. Umpire balls it up again. This time McCullum wins the tap down again. It's going to just land in the middle. No one really went at it, but this time quick. He gets the handball out to his teammate in Polkinghorne. He kicks it inside 50. Kramer again was leading, but no. Lions player takes a mark in the hole, and it's going to go to his full back. So football now in the hands of the Lions backman. Told to play on. He kicks down on the outer wing. This time, ball goes in the hands of the Redan player in George. So George has the footy now. He's got not a lot of options to go for. He's got to work it out. He's got told to play on. Quick tries to man him up, and he does. Puts a tackle on. Good tackle, good pressure, and it's going to go out to the outer wing. And it's going to be thrown in. I thought maybe the deliberate appeal might have come in, but no. Jamie Quick. He's playing a good third quarter already. He's only played 2 minutes, but he's looked excellent early on in this third quarter. So, ball out on the outer wing here at Mars Stadium. Both rucks go at it. No one really won the tap. It was almost just going towards North Ballarat's forward line. The Lions get the footy out. George now handballs out to his teammate in Patrick, who gets the football, and it's a short kick to his fellow teammate who has the football. Got told to play on. He kicks a bit of a floater, but it's going to work out okay. No, drop the mark there was Bell. So Bell handballs it backwards to Patrick, who has the footy. He handballs it back to Bell. This time, no. North Ballarat have the football. So Quick again, gets another touch. Cramery, one-on-one, gets a little poke, gets the hands off. Cramery floats it to his teammate in Arts. Arts again, off the right, snaps it across the body, kicks a goal. And the Roosters get the second and the third. To hit the front as well of the first of the day. It is 5-4-34 North Ballarat to Redan Lions 4-9-33. We've played 3.5 minutes here at Mars Stadium. So the Roosters kicked the first 2 of the third quarter. What a start for the Roosters, and a good start here for Brendan McCartney's men. So they're looking the better side at the moment. We've only played a couple of minutes here in the third quarter, but boy, oh boy, their big players have come to play here in this third quarter. So McCullum's influence in the ruck has been huge in this third term already. He goes up against Dunstan. McCullum wins the tap again. Ball just floats inside the middle, and the umpire's going to play high, and it's going to go in the form of Riley Polkinghorne as the ball gets kicked inside 50. The umpire says no advantage play. Ball goes back to the middle of the ground. So Polkinghorne will have the football in the middle of the ground now for the Roosters. They're going to get their third inside 50 in this third quarter to 1. So it's been a dominant start here for the Roosters. They kicked the first 2 of the third quarter. So Polkinghorne finally gets the football back to him. This is Riley. He kicks it inside 50 to the leading Cramery. He's got to deal with 3 men. Lions get the footy, but it's going to be all wrapped up, and the umpire's going to ball it up inside the Roosters 50. So there's a bit of a tussle going on there, but it's all good. Nothing silly. So the umpire, Cramery now, he's going to go on the ruck. Bit of an interesting move, but it might work out okay. So Cramery now, he's in the ruck for the Roosters. He wins the tap down, floats towards to his midfielder, but doesn't work out. But it gets dropped. Redan get the footy out, though. So the ball goes back, and it's going to go in the middle of the ground. This time, Josh Sharkman has the footy. He kicks it inside, but now it's a good mark and a good grab there from the Lions player, who then he plays on, kicks it inside 50. One-on-one. Oh, dropped the mark. Oh, he's got a player out the back. Nope. It's going to all be balled up inside the Lions 50. So that's our second of the quarter. And Harry Lawson there took a screamer. Real ripper of a mark, but nearly paid off for a goal for the Lions. So umpire balls it up again. McCullum wins the tap down. Floats towards the Lions goals, but it's not going to work out. And the umpire is going to ball it up again. So, umpire just waiting for the footy. Roosters put a player behind the ball there just in case of a quick kick. So, McCullum wins the tap down. Little kick there. It's going to float out and it's going to go out of bounds on the full. And it will go in the hands of the North Ballarat player in Harry Loader. So Redan, it looked like they were going to kick their fifth there, but they just missed out. So Loader for the Roosters. He has the football on the broadcast side of the 50. Kicks it down the line. McCullum's there. High mark. Nearly a screamer, but didn't pay off there for Miles Gray. That football floats around. McCullum gets the handball off to Gray. Doesn't work out. Got crunched and tackle. They go on at it. So footy gets smothered. Redan get a kick down the line. Little grubber. Will pay off though. Will it? It does. No, it doesn't. As that ball gets dragged in, and it's going to be a ball up in the half-forward pocket here at Mars Stadium. So, Dunstan and McCullum, they'll go at it again. They've done it all day. Umpire balls it up. This time McCullum won this tap down. That ball gets punched out of bounds. A little appeal for deliberate, but no, it's all good. Going to be thrown back in as the kids jump across the stands to get the football. So the umpire's going to throw it back in just in front of what would be a pack stand for an AFL match. Fortunately, all empty today. Come down if you're in the area because there's a good game of footy on our hands here at Mars Stadium. Roosters lead it by a point. McCullum won the tap. This time they get the little clearance out, little toe poke. So now they've got the football. They're going to kick down the line. Cramery there, one-on-one. Well done from the Lions defender there. Just blocked him out. Well done, but the footy's going out the back. So Quick, he gets the footy. But no, Lions now mop it up, and it's a high up and under kick, and it's going to work out okay, and it's going to go in the hands of Phillips. Phillips now has players on his hand. Goes to Lincoln. So Lincoln has the footy now for the Lions, just in front of his change. Gary Lim is shouting orders to him. So Lincoln kicks it down the line to a 3-on-2. Ball goes out of bounds. Oh, is it? No, it isn't. Umpire says play on. And I think Grant Bell for the Redan Lions trying to calm the umpire there because it looked out of bounds, if you ask me. So the umpire is going to throw it back in. Just on the broadcast side here at Mars Stadium, the Roosters kicked the first two of the third quarter. If you're just joining us, and it's been all the Roosters, so it's 5-4-34 to Redan 4-9-33 as McCullum wants the tap down for the Roosters. Though the Lions, they're looking like they're getting the clearance, and Declan Phillips there just all wrapped up by two Roosters, and that ball's going to be balled up again just in front of the stand here at Mars Stadium. So, McCullum and Dunstan, they go at it again. This time, McCullum wins the tap again. And the umpire's going to pay for a holding. And it's going to go in the form of Roosters, Riley Polkinghorn. So, Polkinghorn, short kick there. Gilly gets it to Cramery. Cramery gets on the bounce. Handballs to his teammate, who kicks it inboard. Oh, a bit of a floater. Not going to work out. So, the Lions now, they'll go on the hands of Bond. Bond handballs to his teammate, who kicks it there from Phillips. Short kick. It's going to work out okay because the handball over the top from Murphy, who gets it to the running player who kicks a little grubber. It's going to work out. No, that ball bounces back and the Roosters can mop it up. And it's a handball for a behind. So nearly a chance there for the Lions player in Lawson. He just missed a chance there to get the goal. And the scores are level here at Mars Stadium. It's 4-10-34 to North Ballarat, 5-4-34. We've played 9 minutes and about 40 seconds here in the third quarter. So the Roosters get the ball down the broadcast side. Grammary went for the big leaf, but didn't work out. So the Lions kick it up and under, high up and under. They've got three of them there. They've got to talk. Didn't work out for them. And the North Ballarat player in Ryan Polkinghorn gets the footy out to the outer wing. One-on-one contest. Ball's just going to float. Oh, the Lions player just nearly pushed him off the ball, and it's worked out okay as they get the footy to Sam Broadbent. So Broadbent now kicks it inside 50, and good leading mark there from Declan Murphy. So Murphy, he will have a shot on goal to get Redan's first of the third quarter. It's all been the Roosters in this third. They've come to play, and so it'll be in the hands of Murphy. So Murphy for the Lions coming in now. From about 30 out on his left. Doesn't even make the difference, but a good mark there. Oh, that's a coach killer. No, it's a behind. And it's going to Redan now lead by a point. So it's 4:11:35 to North Ballarat 5:4:34. We've played about 11 minutes here at Mars Stadium. So North Ballarat will kick it short to his teammate in Josh Sparkman. So Sparkman has the footy on the broadcast side. He kicks a little short kick to Ryan Polkinghorn. Polkinghorn gets it back to Sparkman, who dropped the footy. Handballs over the top and it'll go out of bounds. So some clumsy footy there from the North Ballarat boys. They just need to get that footy out of the 50 and they're on the Roosters in this third term. So the umpire's going to ball it up again. Just outside the Lions 50. McCullum and Dunstan, they'll go at it again. The umpire throws it in. This time, both rucks wrestle, but McCullum won the tap, and he's going to clear and kick as well. So it's going to go in the middle. Cramery now. He got goal side of his defender, and it's worked out pretty well because that ball's landing in the inside 50, but the Lions will get the clearing kick, and it will go to the Lions player, and that ball is going to go out of bounds, out of the reach of Jamie Quick there for the Roosters. So they're on here, the Roosters. They're playing some good footy in this third term. They've had their chances. They're doing their things right, while the Lions have just halted their chances in terms of kicking goals. That's their thing. They've kicked 11 behinds. It's another frustrating day of behinds. So the umpire throws it back in. McCullum and Dunstan go it again. This time McCullum won the tap down to Sparkman. So McCullum, he gets a little short kick in, but a good drop mark there. And so it will crumb from Quick. So Quick on his left. Little snap, it's going to roll, and it's going to be behind. So the scores will be level again here at Mars Stadium. It's now 5:35 to Redan Lions, 4:11:35 here at Mars Stadium. As a short kick out doesn't get to the mark of Nicholas Kelson. Kelson kicks it backwards to his teammate. Kelson keeps running, but the ball's going to go down the outer wing. So the footy gets turned over, and that's going to go to Simon McCartan. McCartan now. Plays on, kicks it inside 50. He's got a forward there. Drop mark, and it doesn't work out. Roosters put some pressure on. Cramery nearly come in with the little toe poke. That didn't work out as that ball gets balled up. And it's going to be a ball up inside the North Ballarat's 50. So Cramery, he's going to take the ruck for the Roosters. While Dunstan will take it for the Lions. Cramery doesn't win the tap down. Ball just floats backwards. The Roosters get the footy, but he gets crunched. Quickman got the footy out, flicked it out there. Another player got crunched for the Lions. That ball's just going to be all wrapped up again, and we're going to do it all over again inside the North Ballarat's 50. Scores are level here at Mars Stadium. It's been a ripper of a contest in this third term. North Ballarat have kicked the first 2 goals in this third term. So both rucks go at it again. McCullum wins the tap down. This time, Redan get the clearance out, kick down the line. They got a 2-on-3. All Roosters there. Big leap, didn't work out there. And Josh Sparkman trying to get the crumb. He got crunched as that ball will be wrapped up. And it'll be a ball up in the middle of the ground here at Mars Stadium. So both rucks will go at it again. Bit of an odd one there. McCullum is the advantage. He almost blocked there, the other ruckman. So a high up and under kick from Dunstan. It's not going to work out for anyone. That ball just gets wrapped up again. We're going to have another ball up and right in front of us here at Mars Stadium. So both rucks go at it again. McCullum wins the tap down and he won the clearance. So he kicks it down the line. Ball just bobbles around. Footy goes back. And now the debutant for Redan gets the footy and kicks it down the line to 2 Roosters. They got time. So Sam Arts now. He has the footy. He kicks it back inboard. It's a high up and under. It's not going to work out. The ball's just going to fall. It will do. It's going to work out. So a handball over the top there from Polkinghorn. Polkinghorn got the handball, but he got forwarded, and that ball's going to go back in the middle of the ground. The Lions now have all the advantage on the ascendancy. They kick it inside 50. High up and under. 1-on-1. Who's going to take the mark? And well done there from Isaac Grant. He's played an excellent game. Takes some ripper of a marks and another one going his way there. So Grant to kick Redan's first of the third quarter. This will be crucial. This will be a crucial goal in what has been a very much a low-scoring affair here at Mars Stadium. So Grant now just getting himself ready to go. He's about 20 out. He's in front of the big sticks. He should be able to kick it. Comes in. On his right. And he has no worries about that one. He kicks Redan's first of the third quarter. that will bring a smile, hopefully a smile, to Coach Gary Loomer's face, because they've kicked their 5th of the day and their first in the third quarter. It's Redan Lions 5-11-41 to North Ballarat Roosters 5-5-35 here at Mars Stadium. You're with Patrick Morrow here at Mars Stadium for Ballarat Football TV and Red Onion Creative. So it's been a ripper of a game here. We've had 2 goals kicked for North Ballarat, 1 for Redan just then, in the form of Isaac Grant, who's had an impressive game so far. So can the Roosters respond? They've been very good in this third term. They've come to play here. So both rucks go out again. This time McCullum wins the tap again. He's just dominating that ruck. But the Lions will get the clearance. So Lachlan George, the captain, kicks it inside 50. North Ballarat get the defence on, but it's a punch, and it doesn't really work out for anyone, but it does, or it does? Yes, it does. So a handball out there from Arts, who's been influential as well. He gets the footy back to him, and a short kick there to his teammate, who kicks it down the line of the broadcast wing. That ball goes over the top of Declan McGugan, but it's going to work out okay. McGugan has the footy now. He's going to kick it back in board. Got smothered on the way of the kick, but it's going to work out okay. Jamie Quick, who's been quick all day, kicks it over the top. Cramery there, the leading forward. Little toe poke to himself. It does work out. It does. He doesn't have anyone to talk with. Cramery buggered himself up there, but it's going to work out okay. So Quick handballs over the top. That gets turned over. That's a high, and there'll be a free kick going Redan's way as Quick and a few others have just gone in like it's to Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali because, okay, we'll get up and we'll get going again. So Redan have the footy, and they're going to kick it down the line. It's a short kick, and it's going to go in the form of Will Madden, who has been impressive as well today. So there's been a few good players out here for the Lions and the Roosters. So Madden, he'll kick across his goals to the outer wing, and that will go in the form of Patrick Fitzgibbon. So Patrick now, he has the footy. He'll kick it short inboard. It's a good leading football to his teammate, who then he'll kick it on the half-back line. He's got players everywhere. But no, he's going to kick it to the outer side. So it's a short up and under. It's going to go to a 2-on-1. North Ballarat have all the numbers, but that ball is just going to be wrapped up there. So they look like they were going for the quick football play, but no, they're looking for some slow footy. Hasn't worked out well there, and that ball's going to be balled up on the outer wing here at Mars Stadium. So rucks go at it. This time, no one really run the ruck tap, but the Roosters will get the footy. Another handball out. Handball over the top. It's going to work out okay. So they're going to get the footy inside 50 now. High up and under. Who's there for the Roosters? And, oh, well done there from the Lions backman just to hold the forward up. And that ball's going to be balled up inside the Roosters 50. So, can the Roosters kick their third of the third quarter? They're playing an excellent third quarter, while Redan have only kicked the one in this quarter. They've only kicked 1 goal, 1 behind. So, umpire balls it up again. Both rucks go out. This time, Dunson won the ruck tap down. North Ballarat player went to work. Footy goes in. Handball's over the top, and the Lions will get it out. So, clear and kick out there. It's going to go to the leading player in Declan Murphy. He just missed it as Roosters get the ball. That looks a high. As the umpire will ball it up. So no high there, and we'll do it all over again on the outer wing. So if you're just joining us, Redan Lions leading this game by a kick. Umpire balls it up again. McCullum on the tap down. He's done that all day as the rucks go at it, but it's going to be another ball up, and we're on that outer wing again. So we've played about 20 minutes during this third quarter. It's been a ripper of a game. Even though it's low scoring, it's still a good game of footy. Umpire balls it up again. This time McCullum on the tap down. No one really won the battle out of the clearance, and that ball's just going to bobble around. Little toe poke. It's going to work out okay because the Roosters get the advantage. A high up and under kick to a 2-on-1. Ball goes over the top, and now the Lions will be able to mop up. No, they won't. It goes to the feet, and the Roosters player gets dragged, and that ball's going to be balled up inside the 50. So North Ballarat had all the ascendancy early on in that third quarter. They kicked too early, but then Redan capitalised and kicked one to be in front. So ruck tap was won by the North Ballarat. Ball goes in, little smother. So, that's holding the man, and that will go the way of Lachlan George for the Lions. Sorry, no, Patrick Fitzgibbon. So Fitzgibbons now has the football for the Lions. He's going to kick it short to his teammate in Isaac Grant, who's been very influential as well for the Lions in this game. He kicks it over the top to Declan Hart. Hart now. Jared Giancalimpio, actually. So Jarrett has the football. So Jarrett, He's got told to play on now. He's going to kick down the broadcast side. A little bit of a low kick, and it's going to work out okay. A good mark there from Declan Phillips. So Phillips, he kicks on his right. Another floater, but it's going to work okay. Drop mark there. That's disappointing. Handball over the top, though. It's going to work out okay. Pressure on. So Grant Bell now. He gets the footy. Handball off to his teammate in Grant, who got pushed as that ball gets over the top. And there's a bit of a scrap going on off the ball. And boy, oh boy, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong here at Mars Stadium. Everyone's getting involved. A few players getting involved there, but nothing too strenuous. The umpire just telling them, guys, calm down, calm down. So the umpire's going to ball it in about on the interchange gates here at Mars Stadium. Redan leading this game by a kick at the moment. Umpire throws it back in. Both rucks go at it. Ball nearly doesn't really land in the rucks, but the clearing kick there by Declan Murphy, and that ball's going to be mopped up there for Roosters player in Jenkins. He handles it off to Josh Sparkman, who gets a kick inside, and that's going to go to Miles Gray. So Miles Gray, he'll get the footy back to him. So Gray now on his right, kicks it inside 50. It's a high up and under. Redan do have the numbers. The ball's going to go out the back in the handball to Fletcher Loader. It's a high up and under kick, but the Lions defender is there, and he'll punch it over the line in Will Madden. So the Lions have just halted another goal there, and it's now 5-6-36 with North Ballarat to Redan Lions 5-11-41. So Madden has the footy in his hands. He's looking for options. He's going to go a little short toe poke kick. Oh, that's out of bounds on the full, and that's poor footy there. So he tried to look for the leading broadbent. Just didn't work out as the footy will be in the hands of the Roosters player in Fletcher Loader. So Fletcher Loader now from the pocket here at Mars Stadium. It's a bit of a tricky kick. Can be done. Will he go the snap? Will he go the drop punt? So Fletcher. He'll go the drop punt on the right. Comes in. And from those cheers, he's kicked the goal. So it's a good goal there. And they've hit the front again here at Mars Stadium. So Fletcher Loader kicks his first of the day. And the Roosters in front by a point. It's 6-6-42 North Ballarat to Redan Lions 5-11-41. We have played 23 minutes here in this third quarter. And here at Mars Stadium for Ballarat Football TV and Red Onion Creative. So it's been a ripper of a game here at Mars Stadium. My name is Patrick Morrow, if you're just wondering who is talking about this game of football. But it's been a ripper of a match, and another real crucial goal there from the Roosters. They've kicked 3 in this third. They've looked really good, fit and firing. So a bit of AFL influence has helped them. Cramery's played well, and they've done those things right, and they've won the ruck battle, which is key. So we're about to get underway again. The umpire balls up again. This time, McCullum wins a tap. Another tap win. Goes in the hands of Lachlan George for Lions. They float the ball out, and George just kicks the ball inside 50. And it's going to be a good mark there, taken by the Lions forward. So they're going to try and rebound and kick another one here to get themselves back in front. It's been a seesawing game of football here at Mars Stadium. And they'll be in the hands of Grant Bell. So Grant Bell, can he redeem himself after dropping that mark in front of us on the broadcast side? Can he kick one? Comes on his right, stabs the kick. And it's going to be a behind. So the scores are going to be level here at Mars Stadium. It's 5-12. Yes, 5-12. Redan Lions, 42 to North Ballarat, 6-6-42. So North Ballarat fullback got told to play on in Harry Loader. He kicks a short kick to his teammate on the outer side. He's going to kick it down the line on the outer broadcast side. It's a high up and under, and it's going to be punched over the line there by Will Madden, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. So it's going to be thrown back in just on the outer side wing here at Mars Stadium. Lights are just on. If you're just wondering, the lights have just been turned on, so it's just starting to get gloomier as we get closer to night time. So umpire throws it back in. This time McCullum wants the tap down, gets the clearing handball. There was McCartan. So the Roosters go forward. It's going to work out okay. Redan player missed the footy there, and that ball's going to be all wrapped up again. And we're going to ball it up just outside the Roosters 50. So, if you're just joining us, scores are level here at Mars Stadium again. North Ballarat have kicked the last 3 in the third quarter to 1 goal from the Lions. So McCullum wins the tap down again. The footy's going to go in the hands of the Roosters. looking like they're going to bubble the ball around. And that ball is going to be balled up again here at Mars Stadium. Umpire balls it up. McCullum wins the tap and wins the clearance. Gets a clearing kick out to his forward. They get the handball out to Nelson. Nelson gets the footy to Josh Sparkman. He takes a shot. And that's a behind. So goes to the left. But good footy there from the Roosters. So it's now 6-7-43 leading Redan Lions 5-12-42. We've nearly played 27 minutes here in the third quarter. Almost say time on. So in this third quarter. So it's been a good term here for the Roosters. They kicked the last three. They kicked 3-2 to Redan's kicking only one. So Lions now get the footy out on the outer wing. A high up and under kick. Gets punched by the Roosters. Ball's just going to bounce on the outer wing, but they're going to get that run and carry. That's what they've been doing all day. Ball goes in the form of George. He kicks it in board, and a good mark taken there by Grant. So Grant, he's got plays everywhere. Short in kick, but a good mark there from Ryan Polkinghorne, who gets the footy back. So Polkinghorne now kicks it in the middle of the ground. They've got players there. Drop mark there from Jamie Quick. He missed there. So Lions will be able to mop it up again. And they're going to go back inside 50. High up and under kick. Is it going to work out? They don't. And the footy is going to be in Clay Jenkins' hands, who gets wrapped up in a tackle. And that ball is going to be balled up inside the 50 for the Lions. It's been a very tight third quarter here at Mars Stadium. Both sides going goal to goal, really. But it's been just a real seesawing affair. So both rucks go at it. McCullum won the tap down. This time, Quick tried to burge his way through. Gets a little handball out, and it's going to work out okay. Got crunched there, the Roosters player. And that's going to be another ball up inside, nearly inside corner. Almost say touch and go. It's on the paint here at Mars Stadium on that outer side. So umpire balls it up again. This time McCullum wins the tap down again, and they get the clearing kick. Drop mark there from the Lions player. It's on the outer wing now again. Handball over the top. Another handball. Flick. Almost a flick like Gaelic footy. It's going to work out okay. The Roosters can come away with it, and they will. Transition footy. It works beautifully. Cramery now takes a mark. Handballs to his teammate in Nelson. Nelson takes a bounce. He's going to take another bounce. He's going to take another one. Snaps on the right. Oh, kicked on the belly of the footy. Can it work out, though? Ball goes up and under, and a good mark there taken by Liam Hoy. So Hoy swung back down, and he's going to kick a little short kick to his teammate. And his teammate will then kick it. Oh, that's in the out of bounds on the full again. Oof, but it's a good mark taken there by the Redan player in Jacob Short. So Short now has the football. He kicks a floater. It's a mongrel of a kick and it doesn't work out. And Sam Glover for Ballarat gets the footy. Simon McCartan. So Simon McCartan has the footy. So McCartan is going to go inside 50. High up and under kick. Long, high one. Who can be there for the Roosters? No one. The Lions will mop it up. Will miss the handball. Slow grubber of a goal. And it's going to work out beautifully. Jamie Quick, he stole the footy off the Redan defender. Great play. And he kicks his second of the day. And it's now the Roosters in front as the scoreboard just updates for us. It's 7-7-49 North Ballarat to Redan Lions 5-12-42. We have nearly played 30 minutes here at Mars Stadium. So the Roosters just got their fourth goal of this third quarter. They've come to play in this third term, and excellent footy from the Roosters. It's going to be an interesting last quarter because, boy, oh boy, they've really dominated that clearance work. They've dominated the congested play. They've done the things right in this third term. For the Lions, they only kicked the one goal. So here we go. The umpire balls it up again. McCullum wins the tap down. Footy just bobbles around, and the running Fletcher McCarthy for Redan gets the footy in. Sorry, Nicholas Kelson. He gets the footy inside 50, but the Roosters can mop it up. Handball over the top. So Simon McCartan again. He gets it going for the Roosters. Kicks it inboard. Cramery's there. Goes over the top of his head. And the Lions will mop it up. And their back line have done pretty well today with that clearing kick. So the footy gets kicked a little bit short. Cramery runs towards it. He gets tackled. That's almost holding the ball, but the umpire says play on. Nelson Troom kicks it inside 50 now. One-on-one. Goes over the back. Ball's just going to bobble around. Lions now handball it out, and it's going to go out for a behind. So a deliberate, not a deliberate behind, an actual deliberate. You don't call it a deliberate behind, it's just a behind. Anyway, it's 7-8-50 North Ballarat to Redan Lions 5-12-42. We've played 30 minutes here in the third quarter here at Mars Stadium. Thanks to Ballarat Football League And main sponsors Macca's. Well, shout out to McDonald's. They do a good job. So Redan get the footy out, clearing kick, high up and under. And it's going to go in the form of Jacob Short again. He kicks one to the broadcast side. Drop mark there by Declan Phillips, and the North Ballarat Roosters is going to go again. So the footy goes over the top. Cramery now showing a bit of skill. Kicks it inside 50, high up and under, but there's no one there for him. And it's a bit of a bomb kick. It doesn't work out, and that goes out of bounds on the full. And the Lions now will have the footy. So we'll go in the form of Grant for the Lions. So Grant now looking for options. He's probably going to go down the line and kick to his tall ruckman. As the siren goes here at Mars Stadium, there's been all Roosters in that third term. They kicked 4 goals to just the 1 goal for Redan. So at three-quarter time, it's North Ballarat leading this contest, 7-8-50 to Redan Lions, 5-12-42. And we'll be back after a short break for the last quarter, which is going to be a ripper. Stay tuned. We are back here at Mars Stadium for the final quarter of this interesting contest between Redan Lions and the North Ballarat Roosters. The Roosters leading this game by 8 points. They kicked the last 4 goals in the third term. If you missed it, in the likes of Essendon, Stuart Cummery, and also Sam Arts had a couple there as well. So they've had a good third term, and they're hoping to kick away here in this last. Gary Loomuth giving a big team huddle as they come to the bench before the game. So the umpire balls it up for the final term as North Ballarat win the tap, but the Lions will get the footy inside 50, and a good mark there taken there by McDoodle. So McDoodle kicks it inside 50. Missed ball there, so the Roosters will mop it up. High up and under kick, 1-on-1. Ball goes in front. McCullum's there to Rove. Doesn't work out in the end, and that ball's going to be, oh no, umpire's going to play the advantage, push in the back. So the footy now in the hands of Cramery for the Roosters. He handballs it over the top to Jenkins. Jenkins kicks a bit of a floater kick, and it's going to work out okay. Ball mops up, handball out, and that footy's going to be tapped over the line by the Redan defender, and that ball is going to go for a behind. It's 7-9-51 playing the Lions 5-12-42 here at Mars Stadium. So it looked like Gary Loomuth was giving his players a bit of a pump up for that final term to get back in this game only after kicking 1 goal in the third term. So the Lions now have the footy on the outer wing in the form of George. So he'll go down the line, broadcast side. On the outer broadcast side, sorry. Has the footy. So they've got to kick the next 3 if they want to be in front here at Mars Stadium in this final term. Ball goes down the line. High up and under. No one really there. And the umpire is going to pay a free kick. And it's going to go the way of the Roosters, as it all looked a bit confusing. So McCullum has the footy for the Roosters. He played a dominant game today. He almost be man of the match. He's been that good for the Roosters, has been McCullum. So he kicks it down the line on the outer wing, high up and under. Good mark there, taken by the Roosters player. He kicks it inboard 50. It's going to be there. Good mark taken by Fletcher Loader, who's been influential in this second half for the Roosters as well. So Fletcher now to kick another one to get the lead out to a nice little comfy lead of 17 points. Might help him out here. Sorry, 15 points. So Fletcher Loader for the Roosters. Can he kick the Roosters first of this last quarter? Coming in now, slowly walking. Plays on his right boot, high up and under, floats it up into the goal square and gets it all over the back of everyone. And then we'll go out of bounds on the full. So it was almost like playing a 9-iron there off an 8. He almost had too much of a leg. So the Lions now will get the footy. And they'll have the footy in the back line. I'm trying to hopefully transition it out. This is their trouble. The Lions, they can't wait for a way to get that footy out of the play. So the ball will go on the outer wing. High up and under, but it's going to be thrown back in. So Roosters leading this contest by 9 points here at Mars Stadium. 3 minutes played here in this last term. So boundary umpire going to throw it in. Dunstan and McCullum, they've gone all day at each other. McCullum's been the better though. This time though, Dunstan, he got almost pushed off the ball and correctly given as a free kick. So Dunstan now, he'll get a little handball out to his teammate who got cut off. The Roosters now, here we go. High up and under kick. Cramery there. Goes in, takes the mark. Good grab there and just outdone his opponent. Good play there from the former Essendon player, and he'll go back and kick his 3rd of the day. It's been a good day for the former Bomber. Comes in, no questions asked, and he kicks the goal. So that is the Roosters' 1st of the day here in the last quarter, and good work here from Cramery. Just a bit of class to finish off that beautiful goal. So the Roosters now got a game-high lead of 15 points. We played 4 minutes here in the last quarter. It's 8-9-57 North Ballarat. Redan 5-12-42. We have played 4 minutes here at Mars Stadium. You're listening to Ballarat Football TV, proudly sponsored by McDonald's and Red Onion Creative. Patrick Morrow is your commentator for the match. So will the Lions be able to respond? They haven't kicked a goal since midway through the third term. They've got to find one. The Roosters have been excellent in this second half. It's almost perfect footy from Brendan McCartney's men. So, umpire about to ball the ball up again. McCullum and Dunstan will go at it. This time, McCullum wins the tap again, and they'll go in the hands, though, of Grant, who gets a clearing kick for the Lions. High up and under kick. Ball goes in, floating off. And that ball's just going to be all wrapped up, and we're going to have a ball up inside the Lions 50. So this is crucial now. They've got to kick one. They want to get back into this contest, get this back to 9 points. Goals have been hard to come by for the Lions. They've kicked 12 behind, so it's been a tough day. Umpire balls it up. This time, no one really won the tap down. Roosters trying to get the footy out, but he gets tackled there. Was Polkinghorn in Ryan, and he's been wrapped up by a few Lions, and that ball's going to be balled up inside 50 for the Lions. So the Lions, can they capitalise on this repeated inside 50? Tap goes in. McCullum on the tap down again. North Ballarat player there got crunched. Ball just floats around, and the umpire, he's going to pay the whistle. No? Yes, he will now. So it's going to be another ball up inside the Lions 50. They just need to got to find a way here, win the clearance. So, as we see George on the back of the stoppage, can he get something? But no, he can't. So the Roosters get a clearing little kick, little toe poke, doesn't work out. That ball's just going to be wrapped up again. No, it won't be, and the Roosters get the clearing kick. So the ball's going to go up and under, but it's all Lions, and a good mark taken there by the Lions defender, and he'll kick it back inside 50. So it's a high up and under kick, and the Roosters, though, they'll get the footy. So there's a bit of kick-to-kick going on here in the last term. So short kick inboard, and that's going to work out okay for Fletcher Loader, who's been influential in this third term and last term. So Fletcher now. Where's he going to go? He's going to go down the corridor. That's a very dangerous kick. It's not going to work out well. Good mark there from the Redan player. He gets it over the top to his teammate in George. So George now gets it off to the dangerous Patrick Fitzgibbons. He goes for the long bomb, and that will be a behind. So it was the right option there from Redan there. Good play. Doesn't work out well. It's now 13 behinds and 5 goals. 43 for the Lions. Well, North Ballarat 8-9-57. We played 6 minutes, nearly 7 minutes here in the final term at Mars Stadium. So North Ballarat, long high footy. Jamie Quick was calling for it, and that ball's going to go out the back, and it's going to be a throw in just in front of the Redan faithful here at Mars Stadium. It's been a close game all day. Both sides have been very contested footy. It's been a tough match. But the Roosters have got the lead at the moment by 14 points. Umpire balls it back in. This time, Dunstan won the tap down. Didn't work out for him, though. Roosters hopefully get the clearance, and they will. Handball out. Gets it out through there. Crunched was the Lions players. Jamie Quick is down injured for the Roosters, but the ball's going to go inboard, and the Lions have got the footy, and it's going to be in the form of Patrick Fitzgibbon. He gets on his right boot. Booming right ball. No, that goes to the right, and there'll be another behind. So it's a day of behinds for the Lions. It's now 5-14-44 to North Ballarat 8-9-57. We've nearly played 8 minutes in this final term as Jamie Quick is making his way off the ground. It looks like he's grimacing at something. So North Ballarat now, they'll kick the footy, and it's going to go towards where Jamie Quick's trying to run off the ground. This makes it a bit awkward. Doesn't matter. Footy goes up. High leap there from Declan McGugan, but it's going to be going out of bounds, as it looks like he is concussed. I'm going to say he looks concussed, but we don't know the full situation. He could just be a bit grimace of pain, considering the knock he just suffered there, Jamie Quick. So umpire balls it back in. Both rucks go at it. No one really got the tap. McCullum tried to do the old soccer off the ground. That didn't work out. Ball gets floated around. Big tackle in there by Sam Broadbent and Grant Bell for the Lions, and that ball's just going to be wrapped up, and we're going to do it all over again. So Polkinghorn, he's in the middle of this as well. Can he get the clearance? McCullum gets a tap down. Ball floats around. Polkinghorn. Ball just floats around again, and Declan McGugan gets wrapped up by a few Lions, and that ball's going to be balled up right in front of the Redan interchange. So McCullum just bullies his way in the ruck, gets a little tap down, doesn't work out for him. Little soccer, it's going to work out okay. Roosters trying to get the footy through now Nelson Troon, who looked like he was holding the ball, but McCullum gets a bit of a half barrel, half floater, and that ball's going to go out of bounds on the full. So the Lions a little bit stiff there. Should have been holding the ball, but good job by the umpires allowing the game to play on. It's going to work out okay. The Lions get the footy, and It's going to go in the form of Phillips. So Phillips, he'll go backwards. Little short kick to his teammate in Liam Hoy. He can take a bit of run with the footy. Goes on the outer wing. It's going to go to Patrick Fitzgibbon, who's had a few touches in this last term. He kicks a little short kick, and that's going to work okay to his teammate in Declan Murphy. He almost dropped the mark there. So Murphy, he kicks it short inboard, and that's a good mark taken by Isaac Grant, who's been very good as well. So a few of those names doing the job here for the Lions, and they got a chance on goal to hopefully kick their 6th of the day and get it back to a 7-point margin, because boy, oh boy, they need this one. So Grant, he's going to kick it from about, I'm going to say 35 on a little slight angle on the outer side here at Mars Stadium. So Grant, he's slowly walking in. Comes in. Little stutter to it. Plays on as well. And that is all straight and clear, and that's a goal. So the Lions have kicked their 6th of the day and got it back to a 7-point margin. 7-point deficit. It's now 6-14-50 to North Ballarat, 8-9-57. We've nearly played 11 minutes here in the final term here at Mars Stadium. So a good goal there from Isaac Grant. That is his 2nd of the day, so that is good for him. So it's game on here at Mars Stadium. Can the Roosters fight back? They've played a very good game of footy. They've been very dominant in the second half. They kicked 5 goals to only the 2 for the Lions. So umpire balls it up again. This time McCullum wins the tap. I don't know, that was a very good ball up, but it's going to work out okay. The Roosters get the clearance as well. All hands off. That goes off to Quick. Doesn't work out, and the Lions get the footy now. So the ball's going to be in the hands of Liam Hoy. Hoy now, he kicks it inboard. Got a one-on-one down there. And almost marked. Doesn't pay off, and the Roosters get crunched. Ball goes over the top. Little flick on ball, and that's a goal. And a goal by Declan Murphy. That's well played. And that gets it back to a 1-point deficit now. So the Lions have gone bang, bang. They kicked 2 goals. It's now 7-14-56 Redan to 8-9-57 North Ballarat. We have played nearly 12 minutes here in the final term. It's been a ripper of a contest. And that's Liam Hoy's 2nd of the day. So that's a good goal, and that helps them out here for the Lions. So 1 point the difference here at Mars Stadium. If you're in the area, come along, because I think we've got a grandstand finish in for the final term. So umpire just getting everything ready. Balls it up again. This time McCullum wins the tap down. Doesn't go to anyone. Falls down there. Fitzgibbon trying to miss overran the footy there, and the umpire's going to pay for a push in the back. As there's a bit of going on as well, and Fitzgibbon's in there for Redan, but hopefully that can be all cleared up, because I don't know what it's all about. Anyway, ball goes back inside 50. Cramery's there, but no. And Lions player got in front. Footy just floats around, bobbles around, and it's going to be a free kick there for a trip. And it's going to go in the form of the Redan players. So Redan now get the footy out by Broadbent. Broadbent gets it across goal, gets it over the top to his teammate. They kick it on the outer wing now. So a high up and under. Footy just gets punched out there by Phillips. Phillips gets it to the boundary line, and that ball is going to go out of bounds and thrown back in on the outer wing. If you're just joining us, the scores at the moment, North Ballarat lead this game by 1 point, 8-9-57 to Redan, 7-14-56. Yes, 14 behinds have been kicked by the Lions today. So, in a real close game here at Mars Stadium. Lions looking to go 2-0 for 2023, while North Ballarat hoping to get their first win of the year. Umpire balls up again. McCullum wins the tap down for the Roosters. And that ball's just going to be all wrapped up, and we're going to do it all over again in the middle of the ground here at Mars Stadium. So, umpire balls it up. This time, Lions win the tap down. Don't win the clearance, so that ball gets wrapped up again, and we're going to do it all over again on that outer wing. So, 1 point the difference here at Mars Stadium. Who's going to kick the next? It's crucial. Ball gets tapped down. McCullum on the tap. He gets the footy again. Only dropping the ball there. Ball gets floated around. Bodies crushing everywhere. That footy gets out. But Roosters get the clearing handball out, and it's going to go in the form of Sam Arts. He gets a little grubber, doesn't work out, and the footy's going to go back as there's a whistle, and it's off the ball, and it's going to go the way of North Ballarat as Nathan True and his kick smothered there, so it's going to work out okay. And it's going to be in the form of Simon McCartan. So Simon McCartan passes back to Troon. Troon kicks it inboard. It's a high up and under. There's 3-on-2 there, but the Roosters are going to work it out. And that's through Jamie Quick. Boy, oh boy, this kid's looking good. Kicks it high up and under kick. It's not going to work out okay for the Roosters, and the Lions will get the footy out in the form of Liam Phillips. Phillips gets the handball off to his teammate who puts a bit of a grubber of a kick, and the Roosters can mop it up. Handball over the top. Another handball. It's going to go to his player who gets smothered. And that was Bruce's player got smothered there, so the ball's going to be thrown back out just in front of the stands here at Mars Stadium. It's 1 point in the ball game here at Mars Stadium, 57-56. Roosters leading the game. Umpire throws it in. Both rucks went at it. No one really run the tap. That ball is all going to be balled up again as Harry Lawson was wrapped in the tackle there by Nelson Troon. So umpires going again. McCullum won the tap down this time. Gets it leading forward. And the ball's just going to land. Handball out there by Lincoln Barnes. He gets the footy out. And it's a kick by Lachlan George up and under. And it's a little punch by the defender by Clay Jenkins for North Ballarat. And that ball's going to go out of bounds and going to be thrown back in front of the Lions faithful. It's been a day of stoppages here at Mars Stadium. It's been a very low-scoring contest, but it's been a good game of footy. So it's 57 playing 56. North Ballarat leading this contest by 1 point. Boundary umpire throws the ball back in. No ruck really won the tap there. It was almost a win there for Dunstan. He got the clearance. Didn't work out in the end. It's holding the ball, says the umpire. And it's going to go the way of North Ballarat now. So they're trying to get the footy off him. And that will be given back to the North Ballarat player. So he kicks a little short kick to his teammate in Ryan Polkinghorne. Polkinghorne plays on. That's a very dangerous kick. Well done there from the Lions. They get the footy back though. So, no, they don't. He got fumbled out there. Was Lawson as he got tackled there by Sam Arts, who's been influential in this last term as well. So both rucks will go at it again like they've done all day. McCullum wins the tap down. Ball gets floated out, bobbling around. Arts now has the footy. He almost dropped it there, but it's okay. It's going in the forms of Simon McCartan. He kicks a high up and under, gets punched off the footy, and the Lions get the footy back. So he's got players around, and he handballs to Lachlan George. George has to take on one, take on two. Little smother of a kick. It's going to work out okay. That footy gets bobbling around. Struck the tackle there was Miles Gray, and the umpire's playing, throw it in as there's a few plays. Fletcher Loader. Ooh. So the umpire and the boundary umpire just conferring, and yes, it was out on the full, so the Lions had the footy. So a handball taken there by Kelson. Kelson handballs to his teammate in George, who's under pressure. Gets it back to Kelson. Kelson now kicks on his left, high up and under footy. Pack goes on there, but it goes in the form of Sam Arts. Arts now on his right, kicks to his teammate in Miles Gray. Gray plays on, high up and under kick. They've got numbers there, the Roosters. Good grab taken by Isaac Lubison. So Lubison, he's got the footy on the half-forward flank. He's got a 2-on-1 greeting him if he wants to kick it there, or 1-on-1, but he's going to go down the goal square. So high up and under mark. Who's there? Good mark taken by the Redan backman in Sam Broadbent. He's been excellent down back for the Lions today. So Broadbent now has the footy. Nearly played 90 minutes here in the last term. The Roosters leading this game by a point. Broadbent, he turned the footy over. That's a frustrating kick. Smothered as well. So turnovers galore. Gray missed the kick, the footy, and got smothered. So the Lions now have the footy. There was a high up and under there. And that ball's going to be balled up inside the Roosters 50. Just joining us here at Mars Stadium, the score is 8-9, 57 North Ballarat to Redan Lions, 7-14, 56. Yes, 14 behinds have been kicked for the Lions. The umpire balls it up. McCullum wins the tap down again. The umpire's going to pay for a ruck infringement, and it's going to go the way of the big ruckman, Cam McCullum. He's played an excellent game of footy. You'd almost say best on ground because he's just been so influential in that sense, and it's something that they should be proud of. Here we go. So playing handballs it to Polkinghorne and Ryan, and it's a good kick there, and it gets to the leading forward. So some good footy there from the Roosters, and it's going to go in the form of, as I have to flick through the sheets, I'm going to say Brian Purchase. So, no, not Brian Purchase. No. It's going to be in the form of Declan McGugan. So Declan McGugan for the Roosters will have the footy. And he'll hoping to kick this goal. This might be a sealer for him. So Declan McGugan comes in. On his right, Deleckery in front, kicks the goal. And that gets it out to a 7-point lead here at Mars Stadium. It's now 9-9-63. North Ballarat plays Redan Lions 7-14-56. We played about 20 minutes here in the final term at Mars Stadium. So it's a crucial goal for the Roosters. That's very important. That's a good goal from Declan McGugan. Good play there from McCullum as well. He just knew where to hit the target, and you know he's almost best on ground today. He's just been that influential during the ruck, in the contest, following up his footy. It's almost like watching Max Scorn play at his prime for Melbourne. So where can Redan find this contest? Can they win it off the clearance here in this play? So it's the umpires just getting the ball back. We're all getting ready to go for this next ball up. North Ballarat lead this game by 7 points in the final term, looking for their first win of the year. Lions looking for their second. McCullum lost the tap there, so it's going to go towards, and he got wrapped up there, was Jamie Quick by a few Lions, and that ball's going to be balled up in the middle of the ground. So it's been an absolute ripper of a contest here at Mars Stadium. North Ballarat leading this game by 7 points. Umpire balls it up again. This time McCullum wins the tap down, goes to his friend in Jamie Quick, who kicks it in board side 50. High up and under, there's 2-on-2, but Redan have the numbers. And then Isaac Lubison got tackled. It's almost holding the ball. And the umpire just says, nope, I'm going to ball it up inside 50 for the North Ballarat. So both rucks running towards that contest. Whoever kicks the next goal probably is going to win. Probably if the Roosters kick the next, you'd say the Roosters win this game. So McCullum, he wins a tap again. Ball falls to the Lions though. And he's paid holding the ball. So Liam Phillips there, he grabbed the footy. I thought he had a lot of time on his hands, but that's an interesting decision. And it's going to go the way of North Ballarat. And Ryan Polkinghorne will hopefully be able a chance to have a shot on goal. So that's a very interesting decision. I'm not seeing that. That's a very quick holding the ball. He must have thought he had enough time to get the footy out, because that's an odd one. So Riley Polkinghorne now for the Roosters to kick this goal, to get them back to a 13-point lead. Comes in. And from that, he's kicked it. So it's 10-9-69 playing Redan Lions, 7-14-56. I'd almost say they're a bit unlucky there, the Lions. So good goal there for the Roosters. That will really benefit them here in the final term. So that's a crucial goal. We nearly played 23 minutes here in the final term, as Lachlan George isn't happy by that decision. He's just having a bit of a word with the umpire there, I think. And I'd be fair enough to say that, because I think it was a bit unlucky. So we nearly played 23 minutes here in the final term. If you're just joining us, North Ballarat got this game back out to a 2-goal lead. 10-9-69 playing Redan 7-14-56. We're nearly into time on here in this final term. So umpire just getting everything checked out, making sure the 666 is all to plan. Umpire balls it up again. This time McCullum wins the tap down. It goes to his friend in Quick. He got a little knock on. Handball over the top back to his teammate. Another handball there. Quick overran the footy. That ball's all going to be wrapped up, nearly high there for Grant, but no, ball's going to be balled up. Still in the middle of the ground here at Mars Stadium. Umpire balls it up again. This time McCullum wins the tap. Redan get the clearance, excuse me. North Ballarat under a bit of pressure. That's almost holding the ball there. And then he's going to pay a high. So the Lions get the free kick in the middle of the ground. It's going to go in the form of Hoy. Gets the footy inside, and it's a short kick to his teammate in Will Madden. So Madden now kicks it inside 50, misses the forward. Ball's going to float around. North Ballarat now have the footy, and it's going to go in the hands of Clay Jenkins, who kicks it on the half-back line. And that ball's going to be floated in. That's cut off, and the Roosters now going to go backwards. It's a bit of an awkward kick because it's a bit of a floater. It's bounced towards him. He's got time, though. So he's going to kick it down the line, down the broadcast side as we like it. High up and under, one-on-one contest. Fitzgibbon won the contest there, and he'll get the footy back. So Lions player in Kelson has the footy. He's under pressure. Tries to take on a few. Smothered there was the other player, so he kicks it out. And it's a little short kick by Hoy. who kicks to his teammate, who kicks it inside 50. They've got numbers there, the Lions, but no. Jamie Quick, once again, for the Roosters, showing his class and worth as a player. Good mark in the back of the pack. So, as he's grabbing his hammy there, so he must have done something. Bit of cramp taking on in this game. It's been a high congested game of footy. So, Roosters now get the clearing kick. High up and under. McCullum's there for him. Ball gets punched down. Lions looking for the boundary line, which is not the right option in the time of the match, but it's going to be over the line, and it's going to be thrown back in. So, we nearly played 25 minutes here in the final term. You say the Roosters, it's 10-9-69 to 7-14-56, leading the Roosters' way by 13 points, hoping for their first win of the year. So the umpire balls are back in. This time, Dunstan won the tap down. Big thump, But the Roosters get the footy out. A bit of a short grubber kick. It's going to work out okay, though. They've got the numbers. Handball over the top. On the broadcast side, another handball. Oh, got crunched there as well. Ball just gets grooving and has Declan McGugan, bit of shove match with his Lions opponent. Don't know that's really necessary when you're in front by only a couple kicks. You don't want to give any silly free kicks away. So, both rucks will go at it again. This time McCullum wins another tap. And that ball is going to go out of bounds. And it'll be thrown back in right in front of us here at Mars Stadium. We've only played 26 minutes here in this final term. North Ballarat leading the contest by 13 points. Hoping for their first win in 2023. So this time, umpire throws it back in. McCullum gets the tap. He tries to toe poke it. Doesn't work out. Kelson got a handball out for the Lions. That ball's going to be all wrapped up. And this is what the Roosters want. Just contested footy. Because at the moment, tackles mean time off the clock for the Lions. So umpire balls it up again. This time, McCullum wins the tap down. Doesn't work out. Kelson try and wins the footy. And he gets wrapped up there by Riley Polkinghorne, and that ball's going to be balled up right in front of us again here at Mars Stadium. So umpire balls it up. McCullum, he wins the tap down, goes to his teammate in Polkinghorne, who kicks a little short kick and gets turned over, and the Lions have the footy. So they've got to go here, the Lions. A short kick in, high up and under. It's a good mark taken by Liam Phillips, who's looking influential in this last term. He had a runner there, but he won't. He ignores that. Little short kick to him, though, in Isaac Grant. Grant now asking for 50 metres. The crowd's even asking for it, but no, it's not 50. So a bit unlucky there, Isaac Grant. He's now got the footy. He'll kick a little short kick in, but it's turned over. And the Roosters, no, handball over the top. So Lincoln Banner under pressure. That ball's going to be floated out. And now it's a clearing kick for the Roosters, but it's all Lions at the back. So it's going to go in the form of Dunstan. Dunstan missed the footy there. Bit slow to it as the Roosters, and that's going to be paid high. So, had a bit of a shove, and we've got a bit of a push and shove here in this last term. So tempers have been flaring all day. There's a few blues going on. Jamie Quick want to be careful because he is in the best, I'd say, as a player. So I don't know what that has to do with it all. So, geez, this is heated. It's almost the umpire needs to pay a free kick or let the game flow because a few of them are just getting involved here. A few blues. McCullum's involved. Oh, here we go. So McCullum trying to drag a few blokes off. And the umpire's going to say play on. So we're going to continue with the match here. High up and under ball. And there's been a few yellow cards pinged. So Jamie Quick, I think, has been paid a yellow. No. As that football's going to be with Redan. We'll get that confirmation. So a yellow card's been given to a North Ballarat player. I love turn his thing that is in the form of Ryan Polkinghorne. So Redan have the footy in the forward line. And they've got a chance here, shot on goal, but it's smothered. So Nicholas Kelson could have kicked something out of the bag to get this game back to a 7-point lead. It's been a bit of a fiery old last quarter here at Mars Stadium. It has been a good game of footy. It's only been a couple kicks in it. All day. Roosters leading this one. Umpire throws it back in. Both ruckmen didn't even go near the footy there. So Lions now, can they get that crucial goal for a grandstand finish? But it's not looking like it. The umpire's going to play a ball up again inside the Lions 50. Just joining us, North Ballarat leading this contest 10-9-69 to Redan 7-14-56. It's been a ripper of a contest here at Mars Stadium. We're nearly into time on here in the final term. Umpire balls it up again. This time McCullum wins the tap down. Footy goes out, just bobbling around. Roosters looking like to clearance the footy out. And no, it's going to go in the hands of the Lions. So, no, it's not. And the Roosters get the clearing ball. So they've got a bit of run. They've got no one in the forward line, the Roosters, so they've got to hold up the play almost. A good little punch there from the Roosters player, but Lions are going to mop it up. And it's going to go in the... Oh, big bump there for Declan Magoon. But they get the footy, though, the Roosters. Little clearing kick. And the Lions player in Hoy mops it up. So Liam Hoy with the bandage on. Kicks a short kick to his teammate. Ian Phillips has been influential in this last quarter. He kicks a bit of a grubber. It's going to work out okay, though. Oh, overran it was the Lions player, but he'll get a high. So they've got the footy now, the Redan players. So Phillips, he kicks it inboard, high up and under kick, 2-on-2. Nearly a mark there from the North Bar, and the siren's gone. So the Roosters get their first win of the year. Redan go 1-1, and it's a win for the Roosters. It's 10-9, North Ballarat to Redan, 7-14-56. It's been a ripper of a contest. It was a real good game. Kramer kicked 3. He played very well, but best on probably was Jamie Quick and Cam McCullum for the Roosters. They were excellent. While for the Lions, Isaac Grant played an excellent game. Liam Hoy tried hard all day, kicked 2. As also as Phillips. So it's an interesting contest. This really shapes up as shows you where both sides are at in the Ballarat Footy League for round 2. And it was no much of a thing as the umpires have done well done to them as well. So a few fans questioning a few decisions, but that's just football in general. But it's been a ripper of a game. I hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. In the end, North Ballarat just a little bit too good in the end. They win 10-9 to Redan. 7-14-56, and that is all from me, Patrick Morrow, and the team at Red Onion Creative. Thank you very much for the day, and see you next time.
The McValue Bundle at Macca's. A choice of your favourite burgers, together with fries and drinks for just $26.95. Did we just find something the whole family can agree on?
Push buttons to park magically.